A lot. It's really fun if you have a group of 3,
So
or
like
at least
a
one other.
computer game.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been playing State of Decay 2 a lot.
that's an oldie though,
What
ain't
is
it
that
now?
game? Remind me. Why do I remember that game? States.
Zombie game. It's awesome.
It is awesome.
Well,
It's just
they did the new Forever community stuff with it, so
gotcha.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm
So
you
the
can
Hunt
just
Showdown's
keep-
basically it's a bounty game and a loot and extract kind of game. Kill the objective, get out, and or kill other players and get out. It's really fun. Like it's a really audio-based game though. Like you'll hear you'll have audio cues more than you will see people. Like you'll be more likely to hear somebody before you see them.
Yeah, that makes some sense.
And the bullet there's like all like the niche things are in there, like bullet drop, bullet penetration and stuff like that. And then there's the BS for the fantasy aspect. It's like in the 1800s, like early 1900s, so there's like no really crazy like automatic guns or anything like that.
Yeah, it's all rifles or shotguns.
Rifles,
which I enjoy
shotguns.
because it makes you play around your gun. So if you've got like a rifle, you're not going to go close range ever.
It's a bullet actions and or lever action.
So usually you either play to
the bullet type. Long ammo, you go long range. Medium ammo, medium range. Compact ammo is your pistols in close range.
That's what I prefer with
I'll have my there's a weapons there's a long range weapon that have like axes and stuff like that. Oh no, my cat used me as a springboard.
You stuttered so hard, your brain turned off or something.
No, my cat used me as a springboard, and he was like, "I'm gonna use the soft spot," and I'm like, "Thanks, buddy."
I'm missing like half the group. What's going on?
On here.
We're missing V, Mora, and Kite.
I thought I was an hour early.
I was late. I'm usually late, so they're compensating for me being so early, obviously.
Are we crazy? Like the
I'm
Aurora
pretty sure it
was
starts in an hour.
Hey, is it
Is
daylight
it
savings still thing?
Oh, is it?
No.
Is there something going on? Maybe I should check with them.
Yeah, for me it's 6 o'clock, and we usually start at 7. So.
Because I thought in America, didn't we stop doing daylight savings, or was that starting next year?
I don't know.
Where are you, Aurora?
I'm in England.
Look, all I know, for 100%, the game is always started right now. Every time.
For me, because I have to like I have alarm set
Never
for
changed.
this.
So what time is it? Where you are? 7?
It's 6 right now. 6
And they
PM.
usually start at 7. He says.
Yeah, we usually always start at 7.
Must be a daylight savings thing.
Yeah.
But I thought only
I know.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't daylight savings though.
I think V and Mora.
Maybe it is in England. I don't know.
It's daylight's supposed to happen on the 6th of November.
Yeah, so it's
well,
not
ours
even
has come back already. I can tell you that much. I know ours has.
Yeah, well, if your time has changed, Aura, then we don't start at the same time.
Yes, they just did it on the October 30th.
I don't know.
Problem.
Yeah, tell
so
us.
they're earlier. They're a few days earlier than us.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
No, that's interesting.
That's why I was like chilling and playing games while I was waiting for it to start.
That's what I was doing too. I was like, what's something short that I could play? Oh, okay, I got this.
It's just come on his phone, so he's probably gonna text.
I just messaged everyone, so I'm assuming. I don't see Kite on. But
Kite's on his phone.
He's on his phone.
So I think he's gonna message. Yeah.
Okay.
Kite is Brit as well, so like, you know.
Yeah, I just had no idea. We turned back our time earlier than you lot did.
Didn't know that
Seems
either.
awfully weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what,
little
4 or 5
daylight
days.
savings thing. I don't get it. Does anyone benefit from that?
Probably the stock market.
I think it used to be for farmers.
Nope, that's a myth actually.
That's a myth, yeah.
Then no.
We've been
I thought it was
deceived,
for school
bamboozled.
Yeah, I think what was it? I saw a show on it a few years ago, and yeah, they were saying everyone thinks it's for the farmers, and the farmers are like...
farmers hate it the most, actually.
Yeah.
For the farmers,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter when they start that day.
As soon as the sun comes out, they're like, my day starts.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Go ahead.
The reason it was done is literally to save electricity. So that more of the working day was during daylight hours.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the cows are gonna yell at the farmer for being late for work.
Hey, my tits need milking, you bastard.
Moo. All right.
On over here.
Moo.
I also thought it had something to do with school children. Like when they leave school, if they stay for after school activities and stuff, they leave like during nighttime and stuff, and it'll be really dark.
But schools.
I don't know if that's a myth.
I mean,
School ends at like 3 p.m.
yeah,
What do you-
school's pretty early. I
You get
don't
dark
But if
at 3?
you're staying behind for like another 2 hours,
Maybe
and then
like-
it suddenly gets dark at 5.
But
maybe
y'all
like
start
in
later than we
Iceland
do.
or something. I don't know. Maybe depending on.
You're
I don't
telling me they made the whole world change in hours so some kids wouldn't play soccer in the dark?
Shit.
Or
Come on.
not struggle to get home.
Struggle.
Struggle to get home. That's just
In the dark.
Darwinism.
The
If you don't make
pitch-
it home, you just don't
Pitch
survive.
black.
Who
You're
knows?
dead.
In any case,
Ooh.
I don't know.
We'll continue
The,
to hate.
the saving energy sounded like the best. Like that made sense.
Yeah. All right. So most people are here. Kite said he is on his way. So we
Classic
should
Kite.
probably get started. Oh, I don't know if there's anyone on the stream listening, but if you are, I adjusted the mic volume, so let me know how that sounds if you have a chance in chat. So for the game today, Zerx, it's your turn for turn for scribe duty. Are you good with
I'll
that?
do turret duty. I got it.
All right, excellent.
I will try to remember.
And we have, let's see, our usual 2 on, or our usual on.
Oh wait, I should open up roll 20. I'm sitting here going like, what am I doing?
Yeah, that would help.
Really?
We have 4 full and quartermaster. Okay. So last week, V, why don't you give us a recap of last time?
Last time on the Contractors.
Exactly.
Let's see. I think we were just hanging at the AI. I like that area with that AI or whatever it is, and
What's her name?
Elira was talking about it. Was
Demi.
talking with it. Yeah, I don't know his name. And after like a bit of talking with it, we decided to go back to the only place in the halls of Tarsus where we haven't been, I believe. And we had to go through a very, very weak floor where, who was it, Forful and who else? I think Kite almost fell
Guy
down.
fell.
Yeah. And we kept going that way and discovered a vault where we disarmed a few traps and a bunch of ghosts appeared and attacked us, but we took care of them, even though sadly, Zerx made them stronger.
Shh.
We didn't talk
They
about
just had to make you feel a little bit better.
Yeah, and you couldn't even control one. You tried to might control one and you couldn't even. I mean, we're not talking about that.
Why you gotta hurt me like that, man? It's not my fault.
After disarming most of the traps, I started trying to lockpick the place, but Kite and who was it? Mora just teleport inside instead, and discover a huge golem and some not very friendly turrets or whatever they are. And after Kite starts opening the door and Mora as a human shield. After a bit, we start fight. We get in, and we start fighting those. Am I missing anything? Firebolt.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I don't think so. I think you got most of the stuff. All right, so let's go back to the action as the fight continues. I believe it was Mora's turn.
Yeah, well, it was start of new round, so yes.
So Mora, Stone Golem looks a bit beat up. Luckily, the blows of your allies and yourself have been chipping away at it, and it does look wounded. What do you want to do? It's currently pissed off at Forful.
And I did scream earlier that it cannot take magic damage, so everybody should be aware. Or it cannot
Yeah,
take
the
non-magical
stone
damage.
golem.
Yep.
Sorry, because of this time change, I'm still a bit out of it.
No worries.
Can you just let's see.
Give you a moment to get situated.
All right, opening my character sheet so I can remember what the hell I have. I thought I have another hour.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Oh.
We're easing into it. We're easing into the time shift.
Let's see. Well, it's back next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so heat metal doesn't require save, does it?
No, heat metal does not. They just take the damage as long as you can maintain the spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw heat metal on this guy who's shooting next to give him some disadvantage.
Alright, so you chant summoning magics to heat up the little construct. Give me the spell description.
Oh, it does require a save.
It requires a save if you're heating his weapon, and he can choose to hold on to it if he makes the
Right.
save.
That's right, so no save. So he takes 8,
Okay.
and because I'm heating up his face, which is probably his weapon, and he can't drop it, looks like he has disadvantage.
Yeah, how does he use his face?
You can't tell me what I can and can't drop. Rips it off.
Does it even have hands to take it off?
Yeah, so it would have disadvantage. Sure. I don't,
I don't know, maybe not.
Constructs.
I don't know if he'll feel the heat, maybe he doesn't.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't think constructs have pain receptors. We'll just go with it. We'll say, like, the
Alright.
heating is making it harder to fire or something. So,
It's
yeah.
interfering with the functionality.
Sure.
Uh,
It's like when your CPU is overheating and everything's going wonky. Alright, so...
For my bonus action, who's doing damage? I'll give.
damage.
Forful's the
Alright.
only one being able to do consistent.
I'm gonna give Forceful inspiration.
Although
Hit him again.
Zerx did get that crit, that like took off a huge chunk. Okay, so you give it a 4 full.
But he might be out of slots, so I don't know. Yeah, I'll just give it the Forceful.
All right, so 4 full. You feel inspired as what do you say to 4 full?
Smack him again, Forceful. He's almost down.
Oh, I feel so inspired now.
Strangely inspiring.
That's how you
I'm
inspire
so
Forceful.
inspired.
Tell him to smack something again.
Hit it harder.
I'll do it.
All right, so mark yourself with the concentration and 1 minute timer, and that is it for
Alright.
you, I assume.
Yeah, how do I do this timer thing?
It's just the little stopwatch. It's near the top.
Okay. Yeah, that's it for me. I'll look for this thing.
Okay. You can also do it from the Combat Master menu as long as
then-
it's still your
yeah.
turn.
Yeah, it didn't show up.
Oh, okay. Maybe because it's the first turn.
I was loading in.
Alright, and the concentration. Alright, so
What
that
is
is
that?
it for you. It's that one.
Okay.
So this thing took its damage. How smart is this thing? Not very smart. It's just gonna keep following its kind of protocol. It's gonna fire at the lizard because it has an open shot using multi-attack. Boop-pew. So first it fires a lancing bolt. Oh wait, no, it's gonna fire at Forful. That's right, because Forful's attacking the golem.
And he's big.
But 14 will miss as Forful. You probably move to the side just at the right moment, and it will fire its harpoon. A bolt with a chain attached, but luckily again, you dodge and the chain separates as it goes flying and kind of hits the door over here. The second bolter will take a similar round, firing at 4-fold. Pew! Man, bad rolls for that.
Nice. Good
Lucky.
rolls.
All right. Once again, 4-fold dodges to the side. Oh, yep. More terrible rolls working out for you. That is it for them. So suddenly, you would see the armor over here begin to move
Oh, which one?
as a new creature enters the fray, which I will show to you.
Did he actually get one above Kite?
He did.
0.1.
Wait, no, but that takes into account Kite's dexterity, no? If he's doing.
No,
points.
it's. I think 0.01 doesn't matter. Does it?
Wait, do you have
0.01 is the
do you have the
dexterity.
decimal on?
He might not have it set to include his dex in the
Yeah, so he might be first.
I don't know if I do.
Well, if that guy only has 1 dexterity, then Kite surely has some more.
Wait, what's your dex?
14, so I've got +2.
Yeah, so you should be before
That's
this
fine.
guy.
Okay, sorry, why is it not displaying the... There it goes.
Looks sick.
That's weird. It
Ooh,
was
fuck him.
not displaying to the stream. It kept asking me to log in. I was having this problem before. What is going on? I'll have to look into that later. Okay, so... That is... Okay, so we'll say Kite, I guess. Please set it to include your dex modifier. And we'll have you go first.
No, I don't mind if it wants to go first. I messed up.
Alright, yeah, so
Oh.
let's keep it as it is. He's going to come over here towards
Yeah,
you,
Lou.
who's prone.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
like,
you can
what
go
the-
first.
what in the heck? Alright, and he is going to take his sword out, and he has a shield out as well. And
Hey,
he's-
buddy, you want to follow me around for a little while?
he's
I need to
gonna
tame that one.
come at you with advantage. 15 versus AC.
I'm gonna cast shield.
Oh god, so it swings down at you as you throw your hand up with your reaction, casting shield to knock it back. He is going to try a second time. But no, once again, really, I think it's daylight savings for the enemy too, because they're just waking up. Like, groggy.
Nice roast.
Groggy. So, Kite, mark yourself as using your reaction, and now it is, well, I guess it doesn't matter because it's your
Yeah.
turn. What are you going to do?
Okay.
How are you gonna respond?
Uh
Yes.
Yeah, row.
oh. Yeah.
There's a big, angry set of plate mail coming at you.
That is very true. A move. I'm gonna get shot, maybe. I'm gonna stand up. Is my first thing.
Okay, probably a good move.
Yeah. Die on your feet. Oh, no. There.
So you jump to your feet as the armor gets ready to swing again, trying to get away from it.
Yep.
What else you doing?
I
You
need
checking
to.
your spell book?
Yeah. I'm.
Alright.
I'm trying to think.
That's fine. I do that too. So Kite takes out a spell book and starts reading. As time slows down.
Speed reading.
You got 2 minutes, so
So I'm gonna. Misty step.
oh, there you go. All right, so you chant a quick incantation as you poof 30 feet away, stepping into a mist.
It's not really a good place to go. This door is open, right?
The vault is open.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go 30 feet. That way.
So, yeah.
Alright, so you vanish into the mist, poofing 30 feet back as the armor
And then-
gets ready to pursue.
Yeah, and then I will do a firebolt at the golem.
Alright, you have S'more is giving it slight cover? Or,
I've got the wand, so we don't.
oh, right, wand. Okay, you're good. Go ahead,
Yes.
take your shot.
Me and
Fuck it
Tank
up.
don't care about cover.
Oh,
but-
nope. The bolt would hit it, but just dissipate off of its stone hide, as an 11
Okay.
versus AC would miss.
Think I'm gonna take 2 steps to my right, and I think that's all my movement. So yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Aurora.
I had
what's
a
your action.
Yeah, I had a really good idea for my turn, so I wrote it down last session. So I will use my 6 seconds of speaking to ask Forfall to move around the golem, so I can shoot
Sure.
up the back line. And I will use an action to summon a new Drake.
So you shout, "Move, Forful!" as you summon
Oh.
a new Drake.
Yeah, it just says any spell slot, so I'll put it in chat quickly just to make sure. I think it's this one.
Now,
Yeah,
do you
chat.
have... I'm assuming you have to dismiss
It's an
your-
action. Oh, do I have to dismiss it?
So,
I
well,
don't know if I can.
Let me see. Okay, so it will poof this other one out. Is that what you're trying to
Yes.
do? Okay.
Because it has slower, so I want to get rid of it for a new one.
I see.
Sounds terrible, but
Sorry, buddy. You're too slow. All right, I'm going to keep the token here. I'm just going to give it HP
so
and
yep.
take the icons off of it.
when I summon it, I will use
You can
a
summon
first
it,
level spell,
I think,
and
within
it has to be
30 feet of
within
you?
30 feet. Yep. I'm just gonna click that because it uses a spell slot.
Yeah, that's fine. Or you can just minus the
and-
spell slot manually. But yeah. Alright, so it poofs in over there.
I don't know how far away this is from me.
That's within 30 feet.
Yeah, good enough. Alright, I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna use my bonus action to tell him what to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him to fly above 4 full 10 feet in the air. And just attack the golem.
Alright,
So he will move.
so
That'll
on
be 25 feet.
his turn,
He'll be in the air.
flies over here, and go ahead, give me an attack roll.
He will use this with the +2 for flanking.
Yes, so 16 will miss, unfortunately, just barely missing the golem's AC, as, yeah, he avoids the attack.
Unfortunately. And that will be the end of my turn.
It's the end of the Drake's turn. V.
I am going to not move, to use steady aim, and I'm gonna throw my dagger at the guy.
Alright, so
the
you
big guy.
steady aim. Do you ignore cover?
Yes,
Okay.
thanks to
You.
Alright, I think the
Let's go.
golem is out of range for the dagger, right?
I have the sharpshooter, so I ignore.
Oh,
I-
right. It ignores long range. Right.
Yeah.
Alright, yes, 20 will strike.
Nice,
Doing
there we go.
21 damage. As the golem cracks even more. Looking pretty beat up at this point. Still not badly wounded, though. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So that is it for the Forful. The
Dude,
Stone Golem
what
is
is-
still mad at you. He's kind of looking towards V
Why?
now.
What happens to me when I'm slowed again? It looks like I'm still slowed.
You have only one attack. You cannot take reactions, and you can't take bonus actions.
How do I
well,
get
you
out
can
of it?
take bonus actions, but you can only take a bonus action or an action, not both.
Okay.
You get out of it at the end of your turn. You can attempt another Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oops.
Just for a quick refresher, in case anyone else wants to know.
Perfect, thank you. We'll just do this and take one swing at the guy.
All right. So you're moving slowly as you swing.
By the way,
15 will not hit.
Team.
you have a advantage. Remember, I don't know if you want to use it for this or for your.
You do have Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
You can use it
How
for the
much is
wisdom
that?
save instead.
Or you could,
Yeah,
you
we'll
could
do
save it
that.
for the save.
Yeah.
Because I also moved into Zerk's thing, which gives +4, right?
3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not gonna attack.
Well,
3. 3.
yeah.
to save
plus-
throws.
Plus
plus
3?
3.
Okay. I will save it for the
Hedging
slow.
your bets. All right. So you miss with the attack. Then you attempt to break the spell effect.
What kind of save is it?
Wisdom save.
Yeah,
DC
I'll use an
Okay.
I'll use an inspiration.
And
Make sure we get it.
and
I
an
have bad wisdom.
inspiration. Well, it's a good thing you did because
There we go.
18 would make it, and you are no longer slowed. The stone golem goes.
I'll be all.
So he's kind of looking at V, but he also realizes he'll take a lot of attacks if he moves. So he's going to swing at a second target foreful. 16, I think, would just barely miss you. Man, I don't think anyone's rolled above a 10. All right, second attack.
Even with the slow?
That's too bad.
No, because it's not
I just got rid of this though. Oh, let me take that off.
Oh, right, it's not slow. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Yes.
not the actual slow spell. I don't think it minuses your AC.
I think it does say by 2.
But second
Already
attack.
as technical.
Oh, well, that's a 7, so that's a little bit better, and that I think just hits, right?
That'll do it.
Wait, no, it won't.
Barbs.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use a silver barb, I believe.
Alright. Now, usually, I would say this is a bad use because he has such a high chance of rolling over a 7, but with how I've been rolling, this is probably a good investment.
Sounds like a good idea to
Oh,
me.
never mind.
Nah.
The
gets
stone
advantage,
golem
so-
has had his coffee, and he is ready now.
Bring it.
17 bludgeoning as you are pummeled by him.
I take half because of the hell
Yes,
rune.
you would take half. Oh, who did you give advantage to, V?
Zerks.
Okay, so Zerks, you have advantage
What is that?
on something.
So,
Oh,
what do I take? 8?
yes, you would take 8. Go ahead and spend your reaction, V, and Zerks, you are up.
Before I can't even do damage to him, so it doesn't matter. 1 second. Oh,
When did you get your magic weapon? That's for sure.
yeah, that's the hardest. That's the worst thing right now. I walked up the fourfold. Can I borrow this? Smack here.
Yeah, it would pass back and forth.
Didn't they give you a dagger?
No, I never got anything.
No, I thought the group had a magic dagger that they.
Nope.
I have the dagger.
He has the dagger.
Well, in any case, yeah, I thought the group had an extra magical weapon, but what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move over here and take the dodge action.
Oh, you're gonna give him an oppie?
Yeah. Or can I can disengage, can't I?
You can
You won't be able
disengage.
to
You can take the
dodge,
dodge
though.
action, then move, giving him
Yeah.
disadvantage on the oppie.
Yeah,
or
I'll
you
do
can
the dodge.
disengage.
Yeah, I'll do the dodge action, then walk out.
Okay, so he will swing at you with disadvantage. He's had his coffee now. Let's see. Oh, 19.
Yes, that is copy.
He's had his coffee. He's waking up. So he whacks you for 23
Ouch.
bludgeoning. A nasty hit. This is a bunch of rattling from your armor.
Hold on.
Which I think wounds you? Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
wounded you.
Puts me at 27.
You can't give him the totals.
Sorry. I didn't know.
Alright. So anything
My
else?
bad. I was
No.
spilling magic cards everywhere. No.
Alright, so that is it for Zerks. Ending his turn. Go into a new round with Mora.
Do these guys look like they have any melee weapons? The
They
bolt throwers.
So they do. Give me if you want, you can try. It doesn't look like they do. Arcana might tell you more, but that would use your bonus action.
Okay, I can use my bonus action.
Okay. You would know that these things can melee attack with their what's it
Faces.
called? With their harpoons. They can like stick them out of their mouth and stab at you.
Alright, so no point blocking them then. Let's see. Don't know if I can even damage this guy though. Luckily I can move, so you know what? I'm gonna go here anyway. He takes damage from heat metal.
Yeah, 2d8.
Is it on my turn?
Oh, I think you have to use your bonus action for that. I believe to activate the heat metal effect.
Okay, well that was a mistake.
So instead of concentrating on the heat metal, you were thinking about the golems this turn, and or about the creatures, and you curse. Damn it.
Yeah. All right. I'll just attack it. With booming blade.
Right, a thunderous stab. Ooh, but 9 would not hit. Mora needs her coffee as the
Alright,
creature rolls backwards.
That's my turn.
Okay. The Oaken Bolter
Let's
is
try more.
going to try to stab at you with its melee lancing bolt. Oh no!
The
16.
disadvantage though from the burn.
Disadvantage.
Oh,
His face
right.
is burning.
Well,
This one does have it.
is that even if you don't activate it that turn? Is it just having the spell on
Yeah.
it? Okay.
That's what it does.
So 16 luckily would miss with the first attack. And then it will attack again. Stab. No, 13 misses you. Dodge back and forth. That's it for that Oaken Bolter. This one is going to roll something that I forgot to roll for the other one.
I know what it is. I know what it's re-rolling.
Ruh-roh. So you hear a hissing as a fuse is lit inside of it. And
Don't move, Zerx. Don't move.
It recharged.
It did recharge. And it fires an explosive bolt, which I will mark on the screen momentarily. What can I do? I think that's the best I can get. Or I can do... No, I think... Yeah, so it's going to do that. So I need deck saves from V and Kite, as there's an explosion back there. Aurora just misses it.
Dex, you said, yeah?
Yes.
Damn. With +6 and I'm rolling a 13. Damn.
You need your coffee. Well, luckily it didn't roll very well on the damage, so it's 6 or 12 damage, depending on what you roll. As there's an explosion.
I think he's fire resistant as well. Like it doesn't matter. Okay, you alright? Or am I misremembering?
Okay, are you fire resistant?
You
Yeah, I
only
have the
rolled-
ring.
You only rolled a 12 on a 5d6. That's pretty lucky.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, so that is it for that guy. The Helmed Horror
It's too bad.
engaged
Well,
by
does Kite go
Zerx.
first now?
No.
No.
No, I don't want
Right.
to move things around.
Oh, you guys set
do
that
it
up.
next
But
time.
yeah, I have for the next time. I'm sorry.
Perfect.
Uh,
It's okay.
Let's see. The Helmed Horror, trying to follow Kite, but cannot, is going to attack its new challenger. Hurrah. Nope. You block the first one, and a crit on the second.
Isn't he dodging?
Yep.
Oh,
I
you're
am
dodging. That is right. Never mind.
Yes! Blue
So
not lining a
you-
crit today.
You throw your
one
shield up, ready for the attack, and knock it back. That's it for him. Kite.
Okay.
I did not put the dodge action. It's my fault.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the dodge action?
Got him.
Got him. No dodge for you.
Got him.
It got consumed just now.
Oops.
Womp womp. What are you doing, Kite?
I'm gonna cast a chromatic orb at 3rd level.
Oh,
at the
yes.
statue.
Yes.
Alright, so you
Yes.
chant summoning elemental energy. What type?
I think
Explosion.
acid.
Explosion. That's not an element.
I'm going to use acid.
Okay.
Yeah.
You.
So you throw an acid orb at him. Oh yeah, 25 will strike. Or wait, yeah, no, it's no save. So
Yes. Love that.
let's see, acid. So you do 23 acid to him, and he is now
Sick
looking
rolls.
badly wounded.
Nice work.
Anything else, Kite?
I'm gonna move
All right,
20 feet.
move
this
back a
way.
bit into the spiky area.
Yeah. Right between them. Okay. Then yeah, that's it.
Alright, so Aurora, what are you gonna do?
So I'm just quickly looking. I don't know how long my dark vision is. 60
it's 60
feet.
feet.
Alright, I'm gonna move up a little bit. Can I? Okay. I'm gonna move up one more. I'm just gonna keep on moving up, I guess. I don't know why I can't see the oaken bolts. Am I? Is there like a
because-
wall here?
So you can kind
Sorry, I
of
can tell
see
if there's a wall
them.
there.
They're at the very edge right there, but they are
Yeah.
they are in darkness, so it's harder to see them. Because Kite has a
Okay.
Kite has a light on him, so that's why this area is lit.
Yeah, I just can't see their tokens at all. That's why I'm a little
They're just really
confused.
well hidden. Like even I have like 100
Dark vision.
and I can barely see.
Yeah, it's hard
Yeah.
to see. It's harder to see with dark vision, but I'll tell you they are there if
Okay.
because you can definitely hear them.
Is that disadvantage to attack then? If I
No.
know they're there?
As long
Okay.
as they're within the 60 feet, you can still make
Okay.
them out.
I will make 2 standard attacks against them. That's the first one. They'll go on the right specifically.
Okay, this guy.
Because
18 will
of the
strike.
blocking. Or 10.
So he is struck. And is this a magical bow?
Nope.
Okay.
It is not magical.
So just,
Can I tell if it's doing less damage or?
Yeah, give me a sec. Let me just refresh myself. Yeah, so it only does 5 damage.
Okay,
So
that's
you
fine.
can tell it didn't hit as hard as it should have.
That's fine, because Zerk said that normal
Seems
attacks
less
don't hit the other guy.
Yeah.
I'll do the same again. Same target,
Alright, 28
only for
strikes
6 this time.
for another 3 damage.
And I will use my bonus action to tell my Drake to move around and attack.
The golem?
Yeah.
Alright, so is that it for you?
Yep, that's it for me.
Alright, so your Drake goes. He is going
He's
to
going to move.
fly,
Yeah.
fly
yeah,
over
cool.
here to flank, and go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Alright, we're on it.
That's my attack roll.
Yeah,
Is that hit?
he will strike with the flank.
Yep.
Distracted, the golem is hit for 9, 10, 11, 13 damage with the first attack. There's only one attack, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Alright, V.
I am going to use my bonus action to stealth.
Okay,
Right to hide.
so roguish action.
Yeah.
Yes, you are very well hidden.
gonna pop out of here for 10, and I'm gonna try to throw a dagger at this one.
Okay, I have to go for about 15 minutes. I'm just gonna attack the golem and then anyone else.
All
I
right.
gotta go.
Sharp
I'll be
spear
back.
as well, just so you know.
All right. So you hurl the dagger at the one Zerx is fighting with
Yeah.
advantage.
21.
Yeah, 21 will just hit him as he has a very
What
high
do you mean
AC.
just hit it? What do you mean
He's
just hit it?
He's a set
a
of
very
living
met-
plate mail.
He's a very plutty boy.
There you go. 30 damage.
Alright, so there's a bunch of clanging as the dagger just goes right in, cutting a bunch of the straps and really knocking this guy around, which would wound him.
Hey. And I'm gonna go back here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Foreful said he's gonna swing, so he takes his
Magical.
mace. Yeah, 22 will strike.
Can I use my Drake's reaction? And could I also ask, for my 6 seconds of speech, could I ask him to move just a little bit more?
Alright,
For a
so
better
you
shot on
say,
there.
move a bit more. Foreful as your Drake uses his reaction. Go ahead and roll.
Ooh, nice.
1 point.
Never lucky.
So 15
And that's
to the
an extra
golem.
plus 4 from my enlarge.
D4. All right.
Yeah.
17 damage for the first attack. And the golem looks very wounded. Foreful will yell and swing again. 21. Yeah, that's gonna strike. Oh,
He's
make
gonna
sure
get
you
another-
spend your Drake's reaction, by the way.
Yes. Sorry.
That will actually bring the golem down as he falls to pieces. Foreful will then step 5, 10, and use his axe to swing at the one Moore is swinging at. Yeah, 24 will strike for another 6.
Plus 4.
Oh,
I believe it's every attack.
wait,
Let me
did it
just
roll
check.
at that time? Oh, that's weird.
No, it doesn't.
Oh no, it's his offhand axe attack, right?
Yeah, why did it give him... Giant's Might is... Okay, so
Yeah.
he doesn't have Giant's Might,
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
and he
think
has
it's
a
only
plus
once.
4 of an enlarge again.
So he does 5 points of damage with his offhand attack. Oh wait, not to himself. What am I doing? To the creature here. Alright, that ends Foreful's turn. The stone golem is down, so he is not in the initiative anymore. Zerx.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and swing at him, I guess.
Alright,
yeah,
so you come at the magical armor swinging.
Nope.
No,
on that
he'll
one.
block with his shield and block again with his shield.
It's a
Hey.
block.
Keeping you back.
He's tanky.
Let's see if I got anything else. Nope. I will hold tight.
Okay, into the new round, Mora. Are you there, Mora?
Yep. I'll use my bonus action for heat metal.
Alright, so you heat the metal on the creature
So that'll be
for
pitiful for
4
damage.
points as he is seared
Um,
by the fire.
and we'll take a swing. I was 15.
15 will just miss. Is he?
Alright.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I
too
should have
low.
flanked him with Foreful.
I was gonna
Oh, well.
say the flank was available, but anyway, is that it for you?
Yep.
All right, so you move around, getting into position for next time. The bolter is not happy that you're burning him, so he is gonna stab at you because he's also not very smart. Because
Okay.
you're very armored. So
Oops, sorry.
But he.
It's gonna be a shield.
All right. So as he's coming in, you see the attack coming and knock it back with a quick shield. He'll try again anyway, even though you're. Man, now they're getting.
I think that
rolls.
hits.
Does it? Oh wow. Okay. Oh yeah, because that would equal. So yeah, he does hit even with the shield. That's impressive. So you are struck for 16 piercing as he gets around your magic and gets you in the leg or something.
Really determined.
He is determined. And you do hold your spell. Okay.
Yep.
Second bolter is who hit him? That was Aurora.
Yeah.
That was me. Yeah.
So he's gonna come up this way.
They can move.
They can. They're
Shit.
on wheels. So it is going to attack Foreful for now, though. So it stabs at him with its melee bolts. No, natural 1 on the first. And 17 with the flank will just hit, doing 12 piercing to Foreful. Takes 6 because of the rune. Okay, that is it for him. The Helmed Horror. Also don't think is very smart, but again, I'll double check. I think he's just construct intelligence. Well, he's smarter than the other ones. 5, 10, oh wait, 15. He's gonna give you an Oppie, Zerks.
I will take the Oppie.
Alright, so spend your reaction and swing.
Core.
Oh,
Nope.
So that will miss him. 20, 25, 30, and then he's going to dash, moving up to here, and ending his turn. Kite.
Okay. I'm going to step down here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast a firebolt at the Amazadala.
I think I got some background noise there from Zerks. But what are you doing?
I'm going to firebolt the animated thing up here.
Alright, so you send some fire at him. 20 will strike.
Hey.
Sorry, give me one moment. I'm checking
Are you
something.
checking the resistances?
Yeah, no problem.
It's metal, so it's weak to fire, so it takes double damage. There you go. Proper
Oh,
sword.
that makes sense.
I was like, that's kind of a bit of damage for a cantrip.
Yeah, I mean, firebolt is the strong. Well, not the strongest.
no, it takes 18 damage. So it is very wounded, but still alive. Aurora.
I don't know if it resists damage, but I'm just gonna try give it one shot.
To
Ooh,
the
which one?
which one?
Next to V, the one next to V.
Oh,
I don't know if it will
what's
do
the
damage.
+2 for? Oh, archery.
Archery, yeah.
Yeah, 22 will strike.
10, non-magical, so don't know if that's halved or no effect.
It would take 5 damage from that, because it clanks a bit.
Is it not dead yet? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take one more shot.
Alright, oh, good rolls. 25, yeah, that'll hit it again. Doing another 4, okay.
And I'll tell my Drake to move up and bite it.
Okay, so your turn ends. The Drake goes, it's going to fly up to the flank and bite
Yep.
at it. But 14 is not enough as the creature turns around blocking with its shield. That's it for your Drake. V.
What's it made of? Well, at least when I look at it, what it's made of.
It looks like it is a set of plate armor. It's
So
just kind of
metal.
floating around.
I got a question. Would it work on Shocking Grasp? You know what I mean? Since Shocking Grasp gives
Yeah,
advantage.
it should.
But I don't think Shocking Grasp gets sneak attack, does it?
No, it's not a versatile weapon.
Yeah. Sadly. I mean, it's my hand. My hand's pretty versatile. Sure, I'll try to zap it. Zap it with advantage.
Alright, so
I'm
you
gonna grab it.
cast Shocking Grasp as lightning or electricity starts to zap from your fingers
19.
with advantage.
And I mean, do I get flank from? Because it is.
Yes.
Yeah, flank
so
is flank.
21 would just hit with the flank.
And it loses. Well, there's no sneak again. That's just because I didn't have it. In
4 points of lightning damage would be enough. And it falls to pieces.
Oh yeah.
It was very wounded. Anything else?
Yeah. I am going to use my bonus action to hide and move away. 10, 15, 30. So I'm gonna stealth after the order in case.
Okay.
No matter.
So
if it
they
works.
can see you once you lose cover. Because you don't have cover or concealment there. Because remember, Kite
No.
has a light that's filling up the room.
Oh yeah, true. Fair enough. I'll just wait next turn and then I'll try to hide behind the table or something.
Okay.
Okay,
Forful,
yeah.
you back?
I just came back.
Bonus action.
Hello.
What timing? All right. What are you gonna do?
So what's the scoop? Just these two guys?
Yeah, the party's been making some work of the rest, so it's just the two
Good work,
bolters.
team. 2 bolters? Well, why don't I make it 1 bolter? We're gonna go after the guy below.
All right. So you get your
The advantage there.
mace out.
Oh, the drill. This one.
Oh, good roll.
26.
28 will strike. You said this one, right?
1 below me.
Yeah, so 28 will strike as you land a blow with the mace, doing 16 damage. Okay.
Plus 4. Plus
Oh,
D4.
plus D4, yeah.
Oh.
Wait, do you have Giant Smite?
That's what the 5 is. It says giant smite there. It's a d6 for that.
He gets 1 a turn.
1 per turn, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. So.
What's the d4? Something else?
Enlarge.
Enlarge,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
So wait.
How big am I?
11, 5, 10, so 21, 23. That is a nasty hit. Wounding.
Almost max damage, I think.
Second attack.
Go again. Ah, 21.
21 will strike again. Good rolls.
Is the enlarge every attack?
Yes, I believe so.
Boom. No giant smite on that one. 17. Another sick roll. Wow.
17. All right. Anything else?
We're gonna bonus action offhand with the battle axe for a little more.
Okay.
A little
so
more.
Take a third swing.
18.
18 will be enough. Landing another hit for 4 damage, which is enough to finish it off.
Oh, let's go. I
Unfortunately,
just yell at the other one.
Mora's spell would go away, I believe, right?
Oh, what was it? I'm sorry, I didn't know
Heat
you had
metal.
one. Oh yeah. Didn't know.
All right, so that's it for Forful. Zerks.
I'm gonna make my way
Downtown.
over here. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I can make it right.
Oh. Is this a mat or a table? Like,
That's
a table.
a table on a carpet. So you move past the table, move over to there, and
Yeah.
swing.
I'm gonna try to at least. It has been kind to me. I don't have coffee, but I guess I found some.
Yeah, 23 would strike as you rush over with the scimitar, doing 5 damage on the first attack,
I missed the second one.
and clanging off its metallic head on the second.
That'll be it.
Alright. Top of the round, Mora.
Right. Let's try again.
Alright, so you move around 5. Getting into position. Yeah, a 27 will definitely strike as a thunderous boom echoes, doing 11. The first, which does not wound it yet because it was still at full.
I did hit it.
Yeah.
Oh right. Well, it was still pretty high. So it's
Okay.
affected by booming blade. Anything else, Mora?
Not really. It's not like don't really have much to do.
Okay.
It's my turn.
So Mora's turn ends. This bolter is dead. This one, I think Mora attacked it last, so it's going to turn around and try to stab at her.
Okay.
21.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so you take the hit for 7 piercing. A pretty poor
Yeah.
roll. It'll try a second swing, stabbing at you. 15
I'll be a miss.
as you dodge out of the way. Alright, the helm tar is down. Kite.
Yes.
Oh, and Mora's looking a bit wounded from the attacks.
I am going to try and firebolt the remaining one.
Alright, so you channel some fire energy, and 19 would indeed strike it. Or 15. Alright. It is now, let's see, wounded. Anything else, Kite?
No, that's it.
Alright, Aurora.
I was just gonna say, can I use an action to speak, or is that not allowed?
Well, you can do 6 seconds of speech in your turn.
Okay. Well, if I
I'll
could...
count.
Okay.
I'll count.
Well, I was just gonna shout. Can I tell Kite to move out of the way last turn,
Two,
or is that not possible?
well,
Because it's
I
too late
mean,
now.
It's not his turn, so he can't move now.
Three,
Okay.
Tell him to move.
Mississippi.
That's fine. I'm done. 4-4. You don't have to worry.
Okay, perfect. 6.
I'm gonna move about 20 feet. There you go.
Okay.
Just take 2 shots.
Alright.
1 and 2.
So the
Terrible roll.
17 would strike with the second shot, hitting him with a normal arrow for 4 points of damage.
And I will use my bonus action to tell my Drake to dash.
Okay. So that's it for you. The Drake is going to rush down this way, getting over to the creature.
Can I move 1 across? Have it there.
Yeah, sure. Alright, V.
I'm gonna get my bonus action to get steady aim, and I'm gonna try to finish it off with sharpshooter. Well, with my dagger.
Okay. Luckily, ignoring cover. No, those would both
Nope.
miss.
I tried. Oh well. Go for full, you finish it off.
4-4.
Who, me?
Who, me?
Oh, blah, blah.
You still-
16.
My turn.
16. Alright, the flank. Yeah, 16 would strike. Whack. For 11.
I'll
Still
use my
up.
reaction.
Oh, yeah. 13. Alright.
+2.
Still up. But
Uh.
very wounded.
What about this?
Nope, that
big
would
miss.
miss.
And we're just gonna offhand, just for a little extra something something on there.
Yeah, 18 or 20 would strike.
D4.
Oh,
Uh,
D4.
Well, it doesn't matter. 3 actually would be enough as you
Woo!
shatter the creature all over. So
Yeah.
the battle comes to a close. Your group is
Work team.
successful.
Who is controlling me when I'm gone? I just want to know. I just want to know.
I think
DM.
DM was, yeah.
All right. So what do you all want to do? The chambers are quiet.
Let's look around, I guess.
Yeah, can
Team.
I have a look around?
Yeah. So
Let's go
there's
go
a
left to right here.
pretty large It's a pretty large area. There are several places that look like they are caved in a bit, or maybe dug out. It's hard to tell. You would notice some tapestries, kind of in various places around the room. 2 large statues to the south. A table over here with some potions on it. Looks like a large pile of coin, and some chests down here as well. Those are the obvious
Before we do
things.
anything, before we do
I-
anything,
Go on.
just before y'all do anything, detect magic,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go in the center to see what's magical and what's not, just so we don't get
Uh,
caught by side.
A good call.
So there are auras on a lot of things in here. Looks like the statues and the tapestries have preservation magics weaved into them, as well as the table and the carpet. The potions are giving off auras. You see there are auras coming from inside the chest. And let me check something real quick.
If we're gonna be here a minute, people are hurt or everybody doing all right enough?
I'm fine.
Moira's hurt, I think.
I am hurt, but I'm not wounded yet.
I
mean,
do
I'm
have
gonna-
spells as well.
I can
if
use a prayer of
needed.
healing. I've got 3, so
Badly wounded.
yeah.
That is.
Yeah, Mora
Alright,
took
yeah.
some hits.
Okay,
Well,
so we'll do one
So
of those.
what do we take? I also shrink by now, Lou.
So we'll go ahead and cast one of those.
Yeah, DM, it says I'm full HP, but I remember last session I got jumped by the ghosts. So I don't
Everybody
know
got
if I was
16.
healed
I
to
mean-
full.
We took a short rest, I
Oh,
think.
did
Yeah.
we? Ah,
Yeah,
then we're
you
fine.
did take a short rest, so that might be why.
Probably that.
But everybody gets 16 that needs it.
Nice. That was sick.
That was a good heal.
Good hit.
I would like to talk with
Oh,
the
yeah.
party.
This is Aurora, right? Just so.
Yep. Yeah. Unfortunately, it looks like my bow and arrow is not up to the task anymore. I have no more magic arrows to use. I've officially run out. So, I don't know if we have anything spare.
Magic related though?
Yes.
No, that one person
Oh.
took a bow, didn't they? What was their name?
Fucking
Viviana.
who was it?
Viviana, yep. I watched the episodes. I'm
I
depressed.
don't even remember.
but
I don't
that's
even
fine.
remember who that
It is
is.
what it is.
I remember the name.
Oh, she had a cloak. She had a cloak, and we gave her the bow.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
where's
You're
she
not giving
going?
anyone anything, or you're not getting anything in case you leave us.
Yeah, or
Uh,
changing magical item policies. You gotta be here at least a month.
Shit! What the fuck's mine?
Shit.
Well, I was gonna
Okay.
say, do we have like maybe a dagger or something I could use? Spare magic dagger, maybe. That's all I can use.
I did not.
I won't be
being
as
used
effective.
currently. Is
Yeah,
that what
that-
you mean?
Yeah.
The only one of us without any magical weapons.
Is who?
I don't think Aura has any either. Like,
Yeah, me and Zerx are both out. I think of magic
I
weapons.
do not.
Why don't we finish looting the room,
yeah.
Yeah.
and then maybe we can talk.
Maybe we found a magic bar. Yes, I
Maybe
agree.
something happened.
Lou,
the hell, Mara?
Lou, if you wanna,
Hey,
just
Mora,
give me
just
magic
for
Can I-
$5.99, you can buy a loot
Can I-
box.
I
Oh,
want
where's
to check
the-
out this
where's
weird
the
little
bow,
alcove
Lou?
at the back.
Where's the
Alright.
bow?
So it looks like, give me a maybe investigation or maybe survival might tell you something.
Is that gonna take 10 minutes, DM?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm
Nice.
sitting here. I'm sitting here for 10 minutes anyways, healing everybody.
Okay, if that's happening, can I get my arrows back?
Yeah, you
That's
can
nice.
start working on that.
Good job, Kite. Good roll. Good roll.
Uh,
Orville just had to show you up though, man.
That's
we
24.
got
No matter what.
Teamwork.
Use 6, I get 3 back.
okay.
It's half right, DM.
Yeah.
Yes,
it
it's
is.
half rounded down. Alright, so you're looking around down there. You almost feel like someone dug in or tried to dig in. You would note that in the back here there are some bones that look like they're partially crushed.
Ooh, can I investigate the bone?
Here. Yeah, so like while I'm here.
Yeah, you almost think someone maybe tried to tunnel into here from somewhere. Maybe they were attacked by the golems, maybe there was a cave-in, but it looks like there are some very old bones.
Think on the bones?
No, it's just they're just bones. Whatever was on.
Are they
these.
dwarf bones?
Give me a medicine check. If you are trained.
I am not trained.
I don't
Yeah,
think
so
anyone.
it would probably be hard to tell just from looking at them,
I can do a medicine. check
especially
on it.
being all crushed up.
Well, I'll pull one out and
Do
bring it to Zed.
survival?
Does this look like a dwarf to you?
Maybe.
Could I do survival, DM?
No,
Would that
survival
work?
wouldn't help with that. You're not sure. It's some kind of humanoid, but
Okay.
you're not sure.
Well, I guess there's nothing else here then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
let's
we're
see.
pretty lucky that these guys managed to take down the gods. Otherwise, would be breaking into an empty vault.
That's
Exactly.
true. That is true.
Okay, let's
Uh,
go left to right here so we
some
don't
sympathy
get
for the devil.
disorganized.
Well, I think going through it here is a bad idea. We need to pack this up, go to the miners, sort out at base.
I
Alright.
mean, why not turn this into a base of operation?
That's
Uh,
a bit too
Because
much.
it's underground in the halls of Tarsus and
Be
it's
a
miles
great
away.
spot for the gambling den.
No, this would be a terrible spot for the gambling.
No, it's like
den.
it's like a
Ooh,
vault.
yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's like step in to the casino.
Yeah, but you have to
Oh,
go
no,
through the
You
halls
have
of
to go through
Tarsus.
the wraith
Well,
infested
you know,
hallways.
if you
that's why
make
you pay the
it.
miners to open up an entry.
Exactly. We'll
Well,
figure it out.
maybe someone will get murdered on the way down, and you know,
I mean, that's just free
Kite
money.
will get
right
all
there.
his
I mean,
money back.
Their body.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's it's the guarantee playing for Kite to never lose again.
The bad thing
Yeah,
is that that no one will come gamble anymore.
There's a table. There's already money to front the casino.
I mean,
there is a
true
huge
gamblers-
pile of gold there. Yes. Or
Yeah,
pile of
watch out
coins,
putting
I
into
should
the
say.
bag. We might not fit.
All right. So what were you saying, Mora? Before everyone rudely interrupted you.
I don't remember anymore. It was like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Try to let's try to let everyone speak. Okay. So it's time is passing. 10 minutes would pass, so you would get your half your arrows back. You can cast your healing spell, Prayer of Healing. So you'd all gain 16. I think was anyone doing anything else during those 10 minutes?
I mean, I wanted to check the body of the of like. Does it take 10 minutes to check this corpse or the corpse of the giant or like the helmed horror?
No. So yeah, I mean, it generally takes about a minute to check each corpse.
Yeah, I would have
So
done that.
the
Yeah,
helmed
that's done that.
horror, you can. Do you have alchemy or arcana?
No.
Okay. So it looks like a set of armor that's broken now. But
Is it magical? Since I have detect magic on.
it does have a kind of residue of magic still on it. But it is broken. So you don't think it's actually a magical set of plate mail, but it was enchanted to be living.
What about the weapon it was using? What is that magical by any chance? By any chance?
It looks like it's in decent condition, the sword, but it's not magical, no.
No,
Let's
shame.
grab that though. Let's.
It's just a long sword.
Oh.
No, it's just... I can't use that.
So, anyone else doing anything?
You,
Yeah.
who had detect magic up? Is just V or Kite as well?
I think it was V.
It was just me, and I went around the area to check a bit.
You checked all the corners. There's no
Oh,
hidden.
I was
magic
checking the
stash?
thing too, but there's
I'll
No,
start,
it doesn't seem like there's anything in those caved-in areas.
alright. Well, there you go.
I'll start looking. Are these like
Not like-
tapestries or are these paintings?
Those are tapestries.
Okay, so I'll start trying to see if I can roll them up, put them in the bag.
Okay. So yeah, they do seem like they're in decent condition. Probably some kind of Magical preservation. History might tell you more about their value, if anyone has history.
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh,
good roll.
Nice.
Alright,
Oh,
so
green.
being in good condition like this and being from the Therian Empire, you would guess to the right dealers. These are probably within the area of 100 to 200 gold pieces, you'd guess you can get for them.
Pretty good.
each.
Each, yeah.
Nice.
I think I've stole some of these before, similar ones. They fetch a couple of hundred each.
Yeah, money.
Nice. You want to roll them up?
Go ahead.
I can roll
Are they
'em up. I mean,
are they framed or?
Well, they're tapestries. They're hanging on the wall.
It's like a
I
cloth.
don't know what that is.
Tapestry
a
is like
block,
a. It's like a
Hanging down,
long.
like a hanging painting.
Yeah. I mean, you
Okay.
could just Google tapestry; it'll show you kind of what they are. But they're
It's a
usually in like,
carpet.
it's like yeah, it's kind of like if you hung a carpet on the wall. Actually, that's
Pretty
a pretty
much.
good
Yeah,
description.
pretty much.
So somebody's gonna grab the potions, I take it, and put those in the bag, and then say, grab the rug too while we're at it.
All right. Just for weight, the tapestries would weigh about 10 pounds each. So is someone taking them?
Yeah, we'll put them in the bag.
Okay, so I'm deleting them.
Make
So
sure
make sure you
they don't
record them.
overfill the bag.
Oh, we have we only have 50 weight in the bag right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have
so-
like 500 total, right?
Every,
Okay.
I think it was 3 something if I
Oh.
recall.
And sorry, I forgot to mention this. There is a small bag here with a magical. aura.
That's what I was clicking.
What kind of magic? If
What's in the
anybody
bag? What's in the bag?
could- Cool.
So the bag, if you look closer at it, it's in very good condition. It is. The rug is kind of magical. It's just preserved. It might be worth something. The bag, yeah, it looks like it is in very good condition. It probably. Give me an Arcana check.
Can someone can Kai do
Mora's
it?
like, I don't know shit about this one.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Aura's just poking the bag with a stick.
What's
It's
this?
magical for sure.
What's this?
Stick!
I'm
Yeah.
still
Kai,
down.
can you have
Mora's got a stick on her at all times to poke things.
It's
I'm a
not a
big
bad
fan.
idea to have a stick. Alright, so yeah, you're not sure what's going on in this bag. It's definitely magical. If you looking inside it?
do you want to use mage hand
What
to
what
open
sort
it?
of magic is it?
Yeah, you didn't tell us what to do.
So if you concentrate on it, this always gets me. Magical item.
Are we trying to look at all this stuff at the base? I think that's what you suggested, eh, Kite?
Yeah, we should just pack this up and go.
Okay.
Pack everything up. Alrighty. We
Yeah.
pack the
Do that.
rugs, pack the table.
Oh, we just need to make sure it's not trapped before we pack it in.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know?
We're
Right.
gonna need the bonus
What? You
information
want to
to
blow
open
up your
this.
house?
How much?
Yeah.
How much do these chests weigh? Would you say?
I mean the chests.
Well, Thorful can just carry the chests.
Yeah, but what if it carries
they
and
magical?
it grabs it? Yes, they are magical as well. We
Yeah,
know
they
there
have,
could
they
be
have
magical
preservation auras on them, and there is something magical inside them.
Yeah, but why would you trap the vault?
Just in case somebody broke in.
Yeah, but then what's the point of having all the traps on the outside?
Yeah, but at this
Well,
point,
And the
to
guards.
reduce the
If
chance
it-
they break in.
Why
if
take
it
the
does
risk?
What
blow
about
up,
the AI
Nora's
room?
gonna have a lot of "I told you so"
Open
when
one,
your
Kite.
house burns
Open
down.
one. Kite,
What
open
about?
it.
Okay, I'll-
Sorry. Okay, so the School of Magic on the
Yeah.
bag is transmutation. I'm gonna say. I don't know for. I'll just say transmutation because magical items don't list
that's-
auras.
That's pretty
Mimic.
safe.
Mimic.
Mora will check what's inside.
What's a
pretty
mimic? Ah!
So it looks like it is much deeper than it should be, which makes you
Oh.
think this might be another one of those bags of holding.
I'm
No
gonna
way.
turn it inside out.
I was like, I don't know
Right.
that, but I know that. It hurts.
It's
Sorry, what did you say?
I want to turn it inside out, off onto the corner.
Sure. So you would turn the bag inside out, but it seems to be completely empty.
so we just have another.
Nice.
It's handy.
Nothing actually. Like I said, at this point, because I think Foreful, you have one of these, right?
I actually don't think I'm the one holding it.
Or who's holding it?
I think it's V.
So
Kite,
V.
No,
There
I
we go.
had it. Yorn had it and gave it to you, like back when Yorn left.
All right, we'll make sure we know who has the bag of
That's
holding.
my
'cause
bad.
that
I'm
is,
holding. Sorry, I meant to say I was holding it.
Does
That's
Yorn?
what
Because
I
if
recorded.
Yorn, if Yorn has it, then this is good that you found a new one.
Oh, we keep giving all our stuff away.
Yeah.
Even better now that we have two.
All right. So yeah, just make sure you list it. But
Okay,
yeah,
I have
you
those 2 bags for a
now
second.
that now that you
Don't do that.
have seen Foreful
Me?
using this,
Sorry.
you're pretty sure it might be something similar. However, the exact weight it can hold might vary. Something like that would be. You could use Identify to find that out.
Yeah.
And Lou, do we know the amount our current bag can hold? I think it was like 350. You said no.
I was watching and he said 500, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
be
believe
wrong.
the one you have is a standard, which is 500, but some are more and some are less.
We can fit 400 pounds in it still, so all
Uh,
the heavy
oh.
stuff is at our base. So,
So
Let's just shove
more.
all the coin.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna suggest that Kite identifies this to make sure we don't overfill it with gold right now.
Yeah, I can take 10 minutes and identify it if you want to just.
I think it better be safe than rip this bag.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna delete the bag since you took it.
So I say we gather everything up, put it in a pile, and once we decide if we can hold the weight of everything in that, put it in the new bag so we can just worry about that when we get back to the base.
Yeah.
So we don't mix it up with the old stuff.
well, I got a good, Anyways,
Ian, can I ask, how long would it take to count these coins?
It would probably. I mean, you were retrieving your arrows. It would probably be like you could probably do it during a short rest. Like if you want to take an hour, you can make little stacks of coins. It looks like there's a lot of them.
Let's
I'm
just
not
put
gonna
it,
count.
let's just put it all in the bag, and you can count it
can
back
we
in
give
the
like a solid estimate if this weighs under 400 pounds though? Is kind of thing.
Well, you'll know if the bag breaks. That's more than 400.
Yeah.
Guys, I think it was more than
how
400
many-
pounds. So coins are, I think, 50 gold pieces a pound. They're not too heavy. Although this does look like a lot of coins. So,
We need to find like 1 million coins for it to break the bag.
Not a
Pretty sure it should
million.
be okay.
not a million.
Much less.
Yeah.
10,000.
Okay.
So we'd need less than 20,000 coins.
Oh, actually, I mean, normal bag of holding is usually, I think it's close to 50,000 coins.
Yeah, because every 50,
It would
you
be
want to
thir-
go 500 pounds. So what's 50 times 500? 25.
Yep.
2,500.
Yeah.
1,000. 25,000, I think.
1,000.
Can I look at the chests? Would it be,
yeah,
would it
so-
be investigation or perception?
The chests are sealed.
I'm looking at the outside, preferably for traps.
Give me first. It's perception to find.
Yep.
Investigation is to
I'll look
figure
on
out
the
more.
then look at them. Since chests
Alright,
are my
so
specialty.
with an 18, or a 22, you would both see that there are strange carvings in the wood of the chest that look like magical symbols.
They're not dwarvish language, eh?
No, it doesn't look like a language. This might be more of those runes.
Shit.
Can I
Understand
also
the
have a look?
runes?
Yeah, you can have a look.
Does it look like the ones I dispelled?
It could be, for sure. With
the 20 in Arcana?
Yes, you would guess these are
Mm.
probably magical traps.
Alright, don't open them yet. I don't have any more dispels for today. I can
put
make them
them
safe tomorrow.
Now, does
Wait.
anyone have ritual casting?
Me.
There might be a way you can disable these with components and an Arcana check, or religion, or nature.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Well, now I'm currently identifying the bag as my ritual.
Kite's busy. He's doing
Yeah.
identify.
You can actually do ritual spell. Sorry.
Yeah.
So as I see
Um,
Aurora stacking the coins, I must slowly just knock over the pile they were working on.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, thanks. You're so kind.
dick
I'll give
move.
up after that. I
Thank
walk
you.
over. I'm
Put
gone.
them in the
I'm done.
bag.
Like
Bye.
Dude.
No, I'm over it now.
900, what? Shit!
Yeah, he was at like
Son of a
10,000.
Shh, ding, 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 ding.
Mora slash
Yeah?
Lou, does it look like we can touch these chests though? Do we know
I
that?
mean, can you, or
From the arc-
like, will they blow up if you do?
Yeah, can they be touched or is it just when they're open they blow up?
It's
That's
hard
to
to
be
say.
found out.
I mean, you can science it. You pick one
Here's
up
the
and
deal.
see if it blows
Here's
up.
the deal.
I can touch
Everybody
one if
back
you
up.
want, guys. I got a
Everybody
lot of
back
health.
up.
Let's
Like-
grab all these coins so they
Guys,
don't
what-
get destroyed as collateral
Yeah.
damage, and we all back the
Yeah,
fuck
we'll
up.
do it
and let
after.
him
We'll
get
do it. We'll do it after. Because if we
Yeah,
could bring
let
him
me-
back to
let
the
me
base,
deal
then
with
we
it.
can.
What-
Don't worry.
You
Guys,
Yeah,
we
that's
have
the
a
thing.
dragon.
We can't bring it back. We can't, because if it's the one that we've had, like, what if it explodes while we try to carry it?
Yeah, well,
we
that's
use the dragon.
Yeah, use the dragon, guys.
This is
What
If
dragon?
it blows up the dragon,
think he
oh
means
well.
his
I'll
Drake.
We'll
summon
make
a new
another
dragon.
one.
Oh.
Sorry, Bob, but
Your
you're a
Drake,
sacrificial
your Drake
lamb.
gives you a dirty
Well,
look.
I
I'll give him a
I would advise against that because it might blow up the content.
So we think moving these could maybe blow them up.
So we're gonna have to let him.
We
decide
don't
when
know
we leave.
for sure.
Yeah, just by looking at it, it's hard to say what the trigger is. Actually,
say.
investigation might tell you something about that.
I'll investigate. I want to know what the hell's going on.
Take a close look at the ruins and see if there's any
Hold
other
on a
markings.
second.
Oh yeah.
Going
He's
slow.
over.
Oh
He's
yeah.
like
So
Sherlock Holmes over here.
That's for my thing.
you're kind of looking at the chest in these ruins. It looks like there might be some markings suggesting that opening the lid is what triggers it.
Do I think that do I recognize those as like the kind of thing that I just have to open slightly to trigger it, or is it like the same one that I've seen before, like that I've flung them open and they explode, compared to the one where I can just like
you
put
think
my
if you
finger-
open it at all, it will break the
Okay.
the seal, and that'll cause the. This is a guess, but that is what it looks like.
So if they're like latched, like there's a little latch on chests, so we can bring it back to the base. It won't blow up unless you guys really.
And
think
of course,
it'll blow up.
you believe more. Your dispel magic will also fix this.
Fine, I guess we can.
How
we can
heavy
do
are
that.
they? Like, we think they're safe to
Alright,
move.
hang
right?
on, let me roll up what's inside the chest, because usually I do that when you open it.
We're not opening it yet.
Yeah, I know, but I need to figure out how heavy they are.
Yeah.
More was just like Aurora's just like I'm just taking inventory at this point. Fuckers fucking knocking my coins over.
Yep. Piss me off, I'm not counting. You guys can carry the fucking coins.
You guys figure it out, you sons of
I mean, if he
bitches.
doesn't want coins, it's more for us. So no problem.
He's like, wait, hold up, that's not what I'm saying.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm just
We got it.
quickly put them in your pockets like Scrooge McDuck.
That would be 40 feet of flying, and my drink will take an action to attack. No.
Just give me one moment. I'm doing some calculations here, but you can keep RPing if you want.
Well, this is going on. I'm gonna go get another cider because I'm out.
Okay.
It's very hard to keep
refill,
ritual casting with the
refill.
shenanigans going on.
With coins falling
Um,
everywhere. And...
Hmm.
Mora,
Or
can you get your
pouting.
dispels back with a short rest?
No, I
Okay.
have to wait until tomorrow.
So with these chests, we either have to leave them here and come back tomorrow, which is risky, for whatever reason. I can't think of any. Or we bring them back to our place carefully and just do it there tomorrow.
Well, if you'll give me.
Well,
I think we can dispel them today. Kite could do it, and I could assist him. It will be a bit more risky than
Oh,
bringing
yeah,
him back though, because
I could bring some. I could ask for help for something to carry them back for us if that's a concern,
Yeah, my Drake could probably carry one by himself.
and I can
Then I
summon
could
a
carry
creature
it.
that
Oh,
won't
yours-
put you
Roger.
at risk.
can your Drake carry it carefully enough to not open the lid?
Well, if it's on its
It
back,
would be a war horse, so it's trained for battle, so I'm sure it can handle
We'll
this
just-
simple task.
Oh. Blue.
Everyone
Everyone
but
but Aura.
wait, what?
Yeah, you don't get.
Uh, also,
Wait.
Aura, you have rolled up the rug, so you can add that. It weighs 20 pounds. but
Oh,
it
You want
is
to
in
hold
your
that,
Is it
or
choosing
do you
between all
want
of
to
us
stuff
who's
it in
having
the?
something?
Do you want to stuff it
Oh,
in the
I
bag,
bet
or?
I got something nice.
Yeah, if you can. I don't know how big.
Yeah.
How big was it? Sorry.
20 pounds
Yeah.
is how much it weighs.
It loads of room.
Okay,
never mind, I was
thank
at the
you for
race
those
anyway.
Except
rolls.
Dora. What the hell are you rolling? Are you trying to sneak
No,
it
I just
out?
wanted to
Get
see where I
out of
stand.
here!
Don't
Don't
worry, I just
even.
wanted to see.
Yeah.
Relax, relax.
Yeah, you
Don't
wouldn't
even
get it. You're not getting
roll.
shit. Only Kite is getting
You're not
something.
getting shit.
Oh, jeez.
But I'm leaving.
There is two
Alright,
chests.
This took a turn. I'm sorry.
Things
Aurora,
got-
you said you
things
picked
got
up
ugly.
3 arrows that are magic.
there
You
you
don't
go.
need a
You
magic.
got the-
Yeah.
No,
Hey.
not magical arrows. I
Yeah,
have
but
none
the
left.
arrows fly. Flying is magic. Thus, arrows are magic.
If you fly,
You
your
like
magic puts
that?
you in a bottle.
What's
Puts you
your
in a sack
argument
and uses
now,
a
Aurora?
weapon.
Flying's magic. What's your argument now?
So
Well, it seems like V flies all the time, so V should
And
hand
I'm
over the
magical.
dagger.
I
We should put
can
V in
Yeah.
a bag,
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Oh.
and then we can use V as a weapon, right?
If you shoot me from a bow, would I deal piercing damage?
Probably bludgeoning
Would damage be
damage.
magical?
You shoot
Probably
me
bludgeoning.
from a bow.
Yeah,
I
would
love
it be
this.
magical damage?
Probably. I mean, it's some kind of magical damage.
So
Probably
did the Aura and V just invent magical homing arrows?
There you go.
Yeah.
V just holds the dagger out as they're launched.
Exactly.
But as he's doing that, I'll spend 10 minutes to summon a warhorse.
Summon a
Oh,
warhorse
Wait, you're summoning it down
in
here?
No,
here.
no. I can actually summon the mastiff. That should be plenty.
Wait, does the horse come running down?
No, it just poofs.
I mean, I
A
guess you
massive.
can if you want. Like moving the horse through the dungeon's gonna be.
No,
kinda
I
tough.
was
Yeah,
gonna-
and how
I
are we
was-
gonna get it over the gap?
Yeah.
That's why I was gonna choose
Wait.
the mastiff.
You had the spell slot left?
I've got 2 spell slots left. What are you talking about?
He is saving it for his horse. Don't you dare.
Or,
Yeah, the one that he's
smite.
not
I
gonna
gotta-
get
when I
over
get a
the gap.
When I get a smite crit, I gotta use that.
True, fair enough.
But no, I won't then. I forgot we're underground. I hate being underground.
Don't worry, we'll get out. Next, so where are we next? By the way, are we doing the haunted mansion?
I mean, it's a little late. It's Halloween's over with.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
you missed the Halloween deadline.
It's
At
my
the
birthday.
Halloween event.
Halloween
I
event's
got
over.
free candy, guys. Damn it.
Why did
Free
we all
candy.
have to roll a d20? Sorry.
I was rolling for wish
Treasure.
lists.
Okay.
and I bet you won. I bet you.
Oh, what? And I got
was
fucking
hired.
cut
Blue,
out
Luke,
of
just
that?
don't include me
Yeah,
on that
that's why
because
you-
I got so
that's why
much
I was
shit.
like, don't
I
roll.
don't want anything. Get someone else.
I wasn't including that.
Well, just in case.
Damn.
Just in case. Just give me. I don't need.
Yeah, Corporal has like 3
I
magic
got enough.
or
Don't
something.
even.
He's leaned out.
I.
I still want that magic bar. But...
You want
All right,
Aurora, you don't need one either. It's okay.
So
No, I don't want magic arms.
the neither of the chests are too heavy. They're probably both under 50 pounds.
Okay,
Not
so yeah,
light,
we
but
don't even
not
need that.
not super heavy.
Don't even bother with the summoning if that's that light.
Let's
I
back
could,
them
I
in.
could probably carry both, but I'll carry one and we'll strap the other one to the dragon's to his back while he walks.
Okay.
So.
Remember,
Are they-
we do have to get them over a gap.
Sorry,
and-
are we gonna do it here? Sorry, with the ritual, Kite. Do you want to do that? It's up to you, man.
Because of just the risk of possibly destroying what's inside.
Can we not? Yeah. Could we?
Since they're not heavy, it's safer to just take them.
And also, we could, instead of having to do ritual and everything hard, we could just go home, get
That's the
rest,
plan.
do
We're
magic.
That's
we're
what.
preparing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just.
Okay. So before we even touch the chest, though, let's move these coins just in case.
Yeah,
Put the
before-
coins in
yeah.
the new bag. We'll count those up
And
later.
the potions, please.
Yeah,
So-
and I'm gonna mage hand touch them just to see if they blow up once we're all out of there, just so like for safety.
Yeah, good call.
And
So,
then,
what
and
the
afterwards we
chests?
Not after once we've
Oh.
picked up everything.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. And I can say you just test that now. You all back up. The chests do not explode when you move them.
All right.
So what we can do, if we're just carrying them, or are we putting the chest in the bags?
Well, we'll
we
carry
put
them
in the
just so they
bag,
don't
they
open.
explode.
I
In the
do
bag.
want to point out there is a massive vault door that hasn't been fully disarmed that we could just lock behind us if someone has Misty Step, and
We
we can come
can.
back tomorrow.
They're only 50 pounds each.
And then we have to come back.
There's no reason to.
I would
So-
We'll
want
carry
to.
him up.
Well, if we come back
right-
tomorrow for the excavation, then it's a win-win now.
Do we need to come back tomorrow for the excavation?
I think
No, but we could do it tomorrow.
Let's
Yeah,
do
we
a haunted
can-
house. We
If that were done here, no? There's nothing left.
Yeah, I thought you
well,
finished the excavation stuff.
Yeah, we
The
did.
tunnel hasn't
Yeah.
been supported.
Oh,
so
you
it
mean
can't-
so your
Alright,
guys
we
can?
do want to do that.
Delegate to
Yeah,
other groups.
that's true.
we
I
can
don't know
do
if
it.
you want to just leave stuff here, but you certainly can.
I do think it would be best to just carefully carry them out now.
So I
At
say we
least bring them
bind-
closer.
We wrap them up
No.
in rope so
Listen,
they can't be
I'll
knocked
make
open by
myself
accident.
larger. I'll make myself larger and fly them over the hole, so y'all be safe. Okay.
There you go. That works.
Perfect.
Okay. So are you staying here for a short rest? Are you going? What's the
I
plan?
think we should leave. The
We need to
coins
figure
are-
out how many coins there is before we.
Yeah. So
before we
it
can leave.
says about 200 or 20. I'm sorry, 20,000 coins is about 400 pounds. I don't really know. Could I give like? Does this look even close to 20k? Like,
Well, I mean, you could count them.
well, yeah, but I mean, if I saw a million coins, I'd know that's more than 20k. You know what I mean? Or does this look? Could be
I
20.
mean, I guess you would guess, and there's a mixture of gold and silver and copper coins. You would guess that there is probably more than 5,000.
Just back
Okay,
them
I
into
don't
the
think that
bag.
answers, but you guys.
Perception check to find out if they're below 20,000.
Okay,
Is that
okay. How
possible?
about this? How about this? Just
I
divide the
don't
pile
think
into
that would help.
Yeah, let's do half and half. I was about
yeah.
to say.
Just divide the pile in two. Put one half in the other bag and the. one
Well,
half
we
in the
don't know
bag.
if the other bag can fit as much.
He's
You
that's
said
what-
it's a
that's
We
what-
should know by
right?
now.
That's what Kite should know by now.
Oh,
Oh, right, you identified it. Yeah, so that bag is here. I'll whisper you.
Just tell me.
A bag that destroys.
Well, fine then. Keep your secrets.
That's how much it carries.
Okay,
Right?
Okay. Uh-oh.
5 pounds.
600 pounds.
Cool. So
Half. And half.
let's do half and half, and then we'll know. Yeah.
And can we not let her? Because you do have a belt of strength. Can you not limit it to V while she flies us across?
I think I have to attune to it, which would take some time, right?
Does it take a? How long does a 2-minute take? I forget. For y'all, is it an hour?
The rest.
Oh,
the
short.
rest.
Is it long rest or short rest?
Or it can be either.
Okay.
So while you're doing this, Lyra would actually come in. She is
Oh.
definitely taking a look around. I keep forgetting the NPCs with you, which I think is
She
just
with the
Lyra and the
miners?
miners.
Wasn't she
Oh, she
watching
was
the
with-
miners?
Not with us.
Yeah.
Not with us. She's on
Uh,
the other side of the.
Oh, that's
We left
right. You
the
left her
miners
across the pit.
Yeah, she doesn't get.
Okay, so never mind. She did
No
not come
peeky
in.
peeky.
Yeah, we need to make an official decision with these coins. Should we just do
Half.
half and half and
Yes,
just
half
make it?
and
I think
half.
we'll be
Let's
fine.
get
Okay. Blue, we're gonna take the best we can half, and we're gonna put half of the coins into the current bag of holding and half into Kite's. current
How
bag of
much does the
holding.
current have in it weight wise?
It's
98.
Okay.
So it has 400 left. Right?
So yeah,
Yeah,
you
402.
just start piling the coins into the bag. Yeah, no, both bags seem fine.
What
Is
about
the
you,
new
Coach?
bag?
Seymour.
This is the new bag.
The
What?
second bag will be called a Hag of Bolding.
I think.
Is it big enough to fit the chest through the opening?
I
I thought. Does that?
No,
How do you all do
probably
it?
not.
Okay, so it has to be able to physically fit. Okay. And throw the potions in
Yeah,
there too.
you think the chests are just a little too wide.
Can you shrink them down, V?
Could I? That would reduce the weight as well.
Yes. So you could shrink them down to get them through. You would have to shrink them down again to get them out. That would be the only downside.
That's a pain.
Yeah. Or
So
the
that's-
thing is,
you can use
I
two
can only
spells.
shrink one because it takes concentration.
Yeah,
Like,
so
you
that
know
would be
what I mean?
4 spells to put them all in and get them all
Okay.
out. But you know that
Let's
would
just
get them
carry
across the. Okay.
Or we could just shrink them and carry them. How big are they? You said like
Yeah,
wide.
50 pounds each.
Yeah, no, but
50
size
pounds.
wise.
I don't know the dimensions. They're pretty big.
Well, the dragon flies over with one, and I carry the other one. Well,
Yeah,
My
so
dragon
I'll
can't
just
fly
say if
with-
you were man-sized, you could carry this over the pit, unless you know, it encumbered you, and even then you could do it slowly.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so
I'll-
I
My dragon
carry
can't
them
fly
anyway.
with anything on his back.
You
Yeah.
can or can't.
V can do both. Like
can
V
do
can
both.
fly back and forth. It's only a
Yeah.
40-foot pit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you're probably fine.
We'll just
All right,
bring them
let's
both. We'll carry them up.
let's do that and move forward in the plot. I
Well,
guess
before,
everybody
before, we
agrees.
before we do that,
Okay.
yeah,
So-
let's check the golem and stuff if in the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, can I loot bodies?
So these, those of you with Arcana training or alchemy would know that constructs, when they are destroyed, do leave behind an essence, which can be used for rituals and spells and magical item creation. So,
You guys want to gather that?
if anyone
What-
has that ability,
What we're out of
How do you
vials
know
last
if you're
time,
a
remember?
chemical?
Oh, we don't have any vials.
well,
vials on the table?
there's for alchemy, you would have to know how to use alchemy tools. It's
okay.
it's a skill.
I don't know.
Are there any empty vials on the table here, Lou, with these potions?
No, they're just potions. They're the 2 potions.
What do you guys want to do with that essence? We don't have any vials, eh?
I leave it.
Um,
We got enough. I think.
This is like construct essence.
Yeah.
Different.
Um,
Just
I don't know,
pour it
is there-
into the bag.
do the
Just
constructs
order
have
it in a bag.
anything else? Like,
No.
loot-wise?
They would just have their weapons, which aren't in
What
much
sword
use.
was he using? What was he using to hit with?
It was just
This
a long
big old
sword.
fist, stone
Okay.
fist.
What about the just
He didn't
bolts?
need a sword.
Do they have crossbow bolts? Or?
They have special like harpoon bolts.
Oh,
It wouldn't be for crossbow.
and I won't be able to use that with a longbow at all.
Not yet.
Well, you need a
should we
magical one for that.
Should we take some of the stuff just to sell?
I
Just put it
think.
on the bag.
Well,
Stuff.
who has Arcana training? Mora. You have Jack of all trades, so you know
Have
that.
Arcana.
Yeah, you know that with if you had something to put the essence in, you could collect it.
How big are these bolt throwers?
I mean,
Can they fit in the bag?
Oh, they would probably be pretty heavy. They're like you're looking at about 100
All right.
pounds.
Well, I mean, we got a few 100 pounds worth of limit.
Yeah,
We
so
don't know that for sure.
so
We don't know anymore with the coins in them how much wiggle room we got left.
We know that the second
Okay,
bag.
guys, we
Yeah,
just
yeah.
got a bunch of gold. Let's leave the essence. It's not that important, and we can move forward. Because
Okay.
that's all this is. Basically, it's just another variance of gold, is it not?
Yeah, please someone grab the-
yeah,
grab the
I mean,
things.
Not the same.
essence and components are a little bit more
Nutrient.
versatile because, like if you're making magical items, you need essence.
Gotcha.
So
But the
that's
fact that
not
we're
always going to
lacking-
be available just by having gold.
But the fact that we're lacking certain containers to properly store this.
Do we
thing
have
is
any
hard.
like shitty potions? Maybe.
Yeah, but the contamination
mean,
and stuff, you know.
You
Yeah.
could
Oh,
drink
does
a
it
potion
contaminate?
and use the bottle.
But wouldn't that like?
Here, I still have an acid that Doran gave me.
Or you
like,
could pour
million
out a
years ago.
potion or acid or whatever.
Wow.
That would work.
Yeah, I'll pour out my acid thing.
Or
We
we
got
have
one of them.
containers for lantern oil.
Or a flask. You could pour out an oil flask. Clean it out real quick with some water.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
1, 2, whatever.
Can I use
Whatever
a
we.
water skin, or does that not suffice?
No, you need water. I mean, I guess you probably can't use a water skin. It would have to be something glass.
That's fine. Just ask.
I'm gonna use whatever's holding my acid. So I'm gonna dump out my acid.
Okay.
Okay, so we got 1, and then I'll use my oil for my lantern, and I'll get more later.
Okay, so you dump
There,
a flask of oil. All right. So give me a.
Oh, I had 2 acids. I'll just use the 2 acids, not the oil.
All right, yeah, that's fine. Give me Arcana, someone, whoever's, and up to 2 of you can work on this. If someone else has intelligence.
Or Kai, maybe.
Those would be the best.
Arcanic. I'm not arcanic.
Arcanic.
Arcanine.
Do we want to get these ghosts out front, or no?
Those would be religion to collect those.
I will make
Undead
an
or
attempt.
religion.
As a,
Do I get my do I get special bonuses? Oh no, they're both crying. Fucking
Or
Kite,
you want to roll for this essence?
Right. Sure. I'll give it a go. There we
Nice.
go.
Oh, good roll. Yeah, so you collect
So we're really
bolter
roll.
essence.
You say bolter?
Yeah, so there's let's see, 2 bolters, so that would be 50 gold pieces of bolter essence. And the big one, which is the stone golem, is much more rare. There are 50 gold pieces worth of stone golem essence that you collect, and you put those, I assume, in 2 separate containers.
Yeah. Said
Okay.
50 again? Sorry?
Yeah, 50 of each. Now, you also have the Helm Tar. I don't know what you want to do about him. He's also a construct.
Throw that in the bag. It shouldn't be too much. That we can get
Do we have any more
later.
potions spare, or?
So the Helm Tar is basically a set of plate mail. So I think it's
Oh!
like 60 pounds.
Yeah, yeah. Grab
Ryan
that.
wants Yeah.
Grab that plate mail and put it in the bag. I might.
But
use
it is
later.
broken. You have to repair it if you want to use
That's
it.
okay.
That's fine.
It is magical. If we repair it, would it still be magical?
It might regain its magical properties.
No, probably not. The magic has kind of been lost by destroying it. But, like, you could repair it. It still could be worth something.
Said plate mail?
Yeah. Zerx, do you have a container?
Probably. Where's my character sheet? Murder. That is not what I need.
Bring out your chemistry set.
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to see what I have. Scores packs in there.
Because there's, you could mix these, because there's, let's see. 1, 2. So there's Sword Wraith and there's Sword Wraith Captain. The Sword Wraith Captain essence is a little bit stronger. If you mix them, it'll just be Sword Wraith essence. Or you could keep them separate. It's up to you.
For the, I'll just keep it. I'll just mix it just because I don't have.
Okay.
I only have one. I have a pouch. I'm not using it.
So you would get. Six. Uh, 100 gold pieces of Sword Wraith essence. 100 worth. Check the potions. Aura, what are you checking them for?
Or can Kite Ritual check them?
He could. They're 10 minutes each, though.
Well, I
Let's do
thought
that. Let's do it later.
taking
Do it all at home.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
All
all
right.
get back to base, so we can put up our new rug and our tapestries.
All right.
Purple, can you just chuck it in the party treasure for now?
So there's 2
Okay.
potions on the table. If you took those,
Yep,
I'll
they-
delete
There's 2
those.
mystery potions.
And is that it? You heading back?
How long?
Yep.
How big was the gap, by the way? Did you say?
I steal the table. I think it was like 50 feet.
I was
No.
about to, I was
Oh,
going to steal the table.
shit.
What's
No, I
Use
was
it
gonna
as a
say,
gap.
Can, could Forful take the alchemical table?
Yeah, we already did that earlier, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, it's not back at the base yet.
Yeah, on the way out, you could. I mean, it would slow you down a bit, but you could try to carefully carry one of those back to the base.
Alrighty. Say
Yeah.
that is
We
the
want.
game plan.
We do want both eventually. I think we were gonna give one to Melody.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna give one to Melody. and give
Steal
one
their
for
flat
ourselves.
screen TV on the way out, too.
Yep.
Hey, we bought you a table.
Hey man, we're not trying to steal the golem statues. We're coming back for those. I
Burgle
promise
the
you.
dungeon.
It
Uh,
fell off
mine-
the back
Those
of a
giant
truck.
statues, we're coming back for those guys.
Alright, so you're all leaving? Is that the plan?
yeah.
Alright.
Check out those statues.
Form was like,
The big
"Yeah, I
ones?
like
You
that
can't
idea."
carry
Yeah.
the big statues.
Well, you forget how
Those
big we can make
things
Formal.
are like
Do they roll?
several
make-
tons. No, you can't
They
roll.
roll.
No, you can't take the
We can
statues.
roll
Destroy
one.
them.
I don't
We
know.
can
I
make, we
think
can
we
make
should
Formal
try.
gigantic. We can make
Yeah,
them
we-
gigantic.
I think we should take
Can
the
we
rest
bring
of the
boulder
session
home?
trying to
It's
roll
only
out.
like 20,000 pounds. I can
statues.
do it.
but-
I can lift that. I can lift it.
Alright.
I mean, the last
Uh,
time you said no, we got a bear. So
He's like, don't you dare
I didn't
start.
say no to the bear.
You would say. And then thought we rolled really well, and you said, okay, well, I guess you have a bear now.
So you have the
I
rope
mean-
thing set up. I'm
Is that
not
what
gonna.
happened?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it too
Basically.
hard to get across at this point. You do have V, who you're gonna enlarge yourself to get across, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me cast it hard.
So you use those spells.
I literally can't use my second spell slots in any other way, so
So Lyra is happy to see you. She says,
Yeah,
"I
we're
heard
loaded
some.
now.
I heard some commotion. Is everything all right?"
Everything's fine.
All
Lyra.
good. Nothing to worry about.
Just some more ghosts.
She says,
Of
What
course.
did you find back there?"
We found a
Stuff.
There was a vault.
A vault.
vault, yeah. We're not lying, no.
No,
did you
I don't think we have to.
did you open the vault?
We got in after a big
Yeah.
fight.
Well, what was inside of it? She says
Bunch
excitedly.
of money.
We will show you the
a
tablet.
giant golem. A giant golem.
Can we go home and show her?
Can
Yeah, we can show her the.
Oh,
well, no, we
uh,
can show her the tapestries
I'm
and
just
stuff.
I'm very excited to see what sort of archaeological things you uncovered from
yeah.
within there.
Well, I was just thinking you could come with us. I don't think our
Sure.
home is exclusive to us.
We'll go home and I'll show you my tapestry, baby.
Let's
Oh, there
come
we
on,
go.
Ron.
That's a
Amen.
negative on like a de-inspiration roll.
She kind of gives you give me a persuasion check on that one.
This is
Gives you a bit of a
pixie,
look.
like hitting on.
And I use
but he's
deception since
huge,
I
he's
do not
huge
have any
now.
tapestry with me.
He's like,
I
you
put
lied.
light on the tapestry.
This is not the only thing that's
Uh,
bigger. Oh damn!
So she laughs
Wow.
and says, "Very funny. No, we can head
Shut
home.
down.
The
Shut
21's the only reason
down.
you didn't die.
Oh.
Yeah, we can head home." She says. The miners are a little bit spooked anyway. They said they thought they saw something flying around to the north earlier, though luckily it didn't approach.
No,
The north of what? The
She
halls?
points down the hallway here. She says from the vault doors up there.
We'll come back to another day.
Flying around?
Maybe some kind of spirit.
Right.
More wraiths or something.
Well,
I'll
yeah, I don't know.
Check undead.
It didn't seem like what's the distance of that?
Let me grab her.
Is that only what you see, or is that
I thought
different
it's divine
from the?
sense.
Oh, it's divine sense, right? All right, so you get one of the tables. Forful is carrying that. That's pretty heavy.
Fine.
Oh, it's not behind total cover, but
Yeah, so you wouldn't see anything. So you take one of the tables. You're heading back. Where are you?
Go ahead.
Where are you headed in
Going
the
in.
burrows from here?
Is the well closest? No, we have an entrance at our home, don't we?
You do.
Yeah, could we go there? Wait,
Yeah. I mean, it's a
we
little
have to-
further
Oh no,
away.
Blackwater's estate is
We
closer.
don't know exactly what the path is to there.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
go to
yeah, and we
Blackwater's
also have the
estate.
people with us.
We'll go to Blackwaters for today.
Just
Yeah.
go out the same way we went into.
So to avoid the pit, you're taking the long way, because you have a table.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll
It's not a
something.
problem. It's not a problem, is it? Lou?
Fine,
Table?
don't head.
The table was crucial
look
for the
ahead or
plot,
not?
and you ruined the plot. So.
Hey, Lou, where are the magic items?
And the chest.
Where are they, Lou?
What,
They're in the
you
chest.
You just found. Are you talking? What do you mean? Where are the magical items?
Tell us where they all are.
You mean
Yeah,
in this
that's
big
where the
map?
Legendary items are. Yeah, no, all the
Oh,
legendary items.
I mean, there's stuff around.
there's things.
Okay.
Like
Where
you
is
found
my
a bunch of
legendary
bones
bug?
over
I'm
here. There
trying to
could be
find.
something over there, maybe.
What is the legendary bug?
It's like I feel like that's
I'll
bait,
play it,
but
Lou.
do I
I'll
want the
play
bait?
Where's
So
the elf bow? Very rare.
you managed to make through the tunnels, no issues. Get back to Blackwater's estate. The mercenaries there seem much more relaxed. The gate's still closed, but they'll let you through when you come in. They're surprised by this Minotaur carrying a huge table on his back.
Why?
kind of taken aback, but then just shrug and whatever.
Why is he?
We
Alright.
like the table.
It was a really nice table. I mean, do you have any idea how hard it is to find a nice table?
Fair enough.
Not
So
easy.
the group comes out. Oh,
Woo!
Oh
That
my
was
god, is that
successful.
light?
While we're outside, now that we're outside, can we take 5? I know I'm gonna.
Yeah, sure. I guess we've been playing a bit, so why don't we do a 5-minute break?
I just need to go.
Does anyone want to talk about maybe what's next?
Yeah,
No,
you guys can
that'll be
do
fine.
that as well. I'll be right back.
So,
Is anyone staying or?
yeah,
I'll
I'm
be
staying.
here.
Okay. So we have a few options, right? I
need-
would like to go on.
Go ahead. If I get that body from the corpse of the dwarf, we have a dwarf like encased in crystal or something, don't we?
He's trapped in a ball of force that's
we-
being perpetually generated.
Okay,
Do
so
we not need disintegrate for that?
We
yes,
do,
we need to
yes.
disintegrate.
Do we have it?
We
No.
do
No,
not
it's
yet.
a level
but do-
7, no spell?
I
Yes.
think it's level. Is it
6?
It's
6?
pretty high.
Well,
It's high.
we don't have it anyway, but there might be another way to open that thing, is what we're led to believe.
If
What
I
do
get
you
the
think?
Corpse,
Or do we have to spell magic? Wouldn't that
yes,
work?
but
The
it
spell
didn't
wouldn't
work.
work.
I think.
Well, it'll only work on the runes, but the runes are inside the wall of force, and we can't do that.
what's
because you
what's
can't
powering
cast
it?
We don't know.
I
We
would,
guess he's the rune master.
What if we were to ask if there's any picture, like if I all the information you could possibly get me for about a rune master. I need a picture or portrait or as much as possible to do what
For
I need
what?
to do. You provide me with this,
Oh.
and I'll do what I can.
So
I know we've talked
rune
about-
masters, we only just found out about them last session.
That's so I was
Or
saying we
do-
could talk to Blackwater or Lyra. She's a historian, is she not?
Yeah, I mean, we could
Oh.
ask her to do some research, but
Yeah, this might not be something we want Blackwater to know about.
Yeah, is she
Um,
under this? Is she separate from Blackwater, or is she just employed?
No, but we do
Employed.
trust her more than.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
like-
okay, involve Lyra then. Then that's fine. I didn't
Well,
know
she was.
I mean-
She's there. She talked to
Yeah.
him.
She knows
Yeah.
everything. So
Oh,
if
so-
she tells Dagwar, there's nothing we can really do.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
I do want to
So-
say I do want to make a priority to ensure that the route to the AI room is safe
Yeah.
because they did say it can fall again, and I don't want to redo the whole thing just to get back in there.
Yeah. I wonder
they said it was
if.
good for a month at least, though. So if we want to go handle the church while we're waiting, it shouldn't take us a
Yeah,
month.
we can.
So, the church, in case you guys don't know, we don't really know anything about this church. And
I
nobody
don't
else.
think we should go in the church.
So
I think we should go in there. I think we should go in here. I think the church is the place we should go next.
So I think what we need to do is somehow kind of meta, but suss out like how fucked we'll get if we go in this church. You know what I mean? 'Cause if we go
can
in,
just go on mission.
yeah, I also agree though that we should check out this church. There's probably just some loot in it.
But like Mora was saying, me and her need some kind of magical weapon because if we ever run into that situation again,
That's
it's
true.
really bad.
Yeah.
So
I,
we'll see after we loot here. Our loot, there could be something there. So we'll wait
Like-
for that.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
I-
trying to prioritize me, but like me being frontline.
Oh,
I
it's
need to be able
true. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's important.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but thinking about the downtown activities and stuff, I don't know how useful a bear would be considering it's not
Okay.
magical.
You watch your mouth.
I'm sorry, but a non-magical bear is not going to do a lot in combat. other
Okay,
than
but to be
tank.
fair,
How dare
we've
you?
only been
Wise-
fighting. The last few sessions have only been with
But-
guys who are magical.
Th-
like-
that's the out of a little bit meta, but that's how it's gonna proceed soon. Like we're gonna get to the point where it's only gonna be.
You're
magical.
saying not having a bear is better than having a bear.
we can have a guard
No,
bear for the house. How about that?
That
I'm
is also
saying-
cool.
I'm saying that
Somebody breaks in, they have to deal with a bear.
Who cares? Like, bear is cool. Why
No,
do you
yeah,
care if it can do
I'm
magical
saying-
damage or not?
No,
It does
I'm
like
saying-
half the
Hey,
damage.
don't get me wrong. In the last campaign I was running, we had 2 bears, so don't even start that shit.
No, I'm just saying like
we murdered a mother
week-
bear and took the cubs.
a week
What's
of
up, Will?
time.
Who cares about a week of downtime? People can do whatever they want.
It's just,
I
it's
want to
just-
hear what he has to say. What were you gonna
just
say,
saying,
Aura?
A week of downtime. If we're gonna do other shit, I would prioritize the other shit before that. I'm not saying we can't
But
do
what do
it,
you mean by other shit? Because in terms of downtime,
It's
like
just
the
your own
church
personal
isn't
time.
downtime.
No, that's campaign time. Like downtime is just what you do when we're not playing the game or we're actively doing stuff.
Like when we're
if you just want to
skipping days.
yeah, if you're skipping days or just filling up the space.
Yeah, so essentially
That's
it's like a
something we don't
day
roleplay.
where we're doing nothing. I'll just go see the bear. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like
Yeah.
like when we're just chilling and not role playing or not
Moira-
actively doing stuff, he does the downtime things.
Moira did like mention that we can go to a different town to like
Yeah, I
try
saw
and
that.
find magical items and stuff.
Yeah,
But
we'll
that's
have
how
to
far
ask
away are
That
they?
about
should be
that.
good.
Yeah, we'll have to. We should ask about or
In all honesty, though,
because I have no idea.
if we really want to cut down on the travel time, we are at the best place to find magical items.
No, this town's terrible, right?
The-
Oh wait,
this town is
explore.
I'm talking about Blackwater Estate. He probably has access or has reserves.
We could talk to him also about it.
I mean, he is.
That's a good call.
I think we might have enough gold now. to
Yeah, I
start
mean,
Why would you think that?
magic items.
We could definitely. So, we'll figure something out about that tunnel, the AI. But it sounds like it can last a couple weeks at least.
Yeah, I feel like we solved the first issue, solved the magical item problem for me and Mora,
Yeah,
so that we
that's a good
don't
call.
run into that issue again. Then we can after we go investigate the church, and then after the church is handled, we go and handle the resurfacing the tunnel.
Does Moira not have magical?
They do not have a magical weapon,
Do-
and neither do I.
Does she need a magical weapon? Or
Yes.
is she, I thought she was a spellcaster.
Or are
She's a
you there?
half-caster.
yes. If you didn't notice, I hit things with my sword.
I
Yeah,
thought
which
she
is
had
non-magical.
a sword with blooming
Yeah, yeah.
blade.
Yep, because she gets around with
Booming blade doesn't make the sword magical. It just
Oh,
adds
okay.
standard damage.
Just the
The
damage.
only way I was able to do
Yeah.
damage to the construct was my smite. That was it.
Yeah, I'm also not magical as well, weapons-wise. I have boots, but I don't really think I can fight with them.
I mean, you can
Haven't
kick.
tried.
Kick, but my strength is -1, guys.
It might be possible to craft the +1 weapons with
Yeah,
with the essence we have.
A +1 weapon is perfect. Like that's all we need just to get by
Do we
right
know a
now.
craftsman that can craft magic weapons?
I don't know if they're dead or not.
Would be probably an Arcana check or something. So.
Like I said, I say we check with Blackwater, see if he has an arsenal or an armor.
I am back.
I'll come back.
Possibly peruse. I mean, we have,
I'm not opposed to going to another town for barter and stuff.
so
if we want.
first, yeah, I'm okay with that too. So let's say first things first, we go investigate our spoils.
So
there.
Highguard is 3 days from here. They have a huge market.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
didn't know
easy.
it was only
Okay,
3
that's
days.
Especially with the siege broken, caravans
Oh.
have been traveling up here. So you could go to
And-
Highguard and see what they
I
have
didn't
there.
know that. Yeah, maybe.
And I'm assuming Shock is on good terms with y'all as well, especially after we saved him. So I'm sure he could put a good word in for us or help us find what we're looking for.
Quick look at
Maybe.
the world map. Each square is like
Wow.
24-ish miles, so it's about 3 days journey to Highguard.
Look at this map.
That's
over
right
here.
next to us.
Well, that's where we started, eh?
Yes, that's where the
Yeah.
original, when
Yeah.
the story started with you all coming from
Alright.
Highguard to here.
Is
There's
High
a little
Guard
problem
pretty
with
late?
High Guard.
That's what I was about to
Oh
say.
yeah, that's true.
What'd you
Who
ask?
has a problem at Highguard?
She's
I might be wanted at High Guard.
Mora had well, I don't think she told you about it yet, but you do know that she seems unhappy with the blood hand, and something was mentioned about a betrayal at Highguard, I believe.
But yeah,
Woods.
Forful
So
escaped the
kites.
circus from Highguard or something. Is it not Highguard that you escaped from? Aren't you from a circus that you ran
I am
away
from a circus.
I mean, she could go and like she could just try to stay
I don't
pinned
know
there,
where.
Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna say Kite is illusionary. Could he maybe
Yeah, you could do something like
make you
that.
look different?
Oh,
maybe?
so while I
I
assume
can get a disguise. It's not a
We
problem.
can make a disguise.
true.
That shouldn't be too much.
just some danger. So are you
so
going
far.
back to the base to look at your spoils?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so let me do some of that. So
Yeah, let's finish that off first.
coins. I'll say you take time to count them.
I don't knock over the pile this time.
I'm taking over all
Just
this.
as he's about to finish, just you son of a bitch.
I'm sitting there I'm looking at it so gently, like don't do it, like but I want
Do
to.
it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. These are the coin amounts you found.
Jesus Christ.
No,
I'll write
God.
it all down, guys. Don't worry.
And is it 10? Is
Are we
10
dividing
GP
it?
1 platinum?
Yeah, each platinum is, I think, isn't it 100 or is
10
it 10?
gold.
It's 10. Okay. Yeah.
10, yeah. Yeah. So are we dividing it in 6?
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Hold on,
I
guys.
said we just put it all in the treasury because we're about to have to probably spend quite a bit.
Yeah, true.
I'm willing to put my money in a pool.
I will throw mine as well, just
Yeah,
to,
sure,
so we
I
can.
put it in a pool. So
I
then
will
it'll-
let you guys know what you can take, and if you choose to just put it in the treasury, that's up to you guys, okay?
So basically, I want the shiny thing. Can we have the shiny thing? Let me check the
Yeah,
budget.
we need shiny things.
Let me check the
All
budget.
right. So yeah,
Gosh.
that's what you found there. What else are we doing? What about the chests? Oh, the potions. So 2 potions. I'll let you roll. You guys roll for that. Give me a D10
I want to
roll.
identify them. So what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
What do I roll?
Just D10.
Just to figure out. Yeah, we have fire breathing.
So
Oh God,
the
that's
first
terrifying.
potion is a potion of healing, common. Second potion is a potion of climbing, also common. So 2 common potions that were on the table.
Unlucky. And now it's time for Kite to try to rub out the.
Yeah,
the-
how much arcane components do I need to spend?
So selling art objects is downtime stuff.
Probably Blackwater.
You could
Or High Guard.
Or Lyra?
you could try Blackwater. The markets in Highguard might be a good place as well. Probably no one in Chaur is going to be able to pay you well for them. And
that's
even
what I'm saying, we-
Blackwater might not necessarily want all of the things you found.
Or I mean, we
Oh.
can start furnishing our new base with them.
Yeah, or you can put them in your base.
That's kind of cool.
But what do you want to do about the chests?
That's what we're gonna handle now too. We're
Yeah.
gonna
Can
we
I?
have any long
How
ones?
much arcane components does it cost to? You said
Yeah.
I could.
So you
Okay.
would have to make an. So depending on if you use Arcana, Nature, or Religion, you would use 100 gold pieces worth of the corresponding components to try to disable the trap.
I
Do
can
you have any
disable
religious-
tomorrow
Yeah, I think we
with
just
just a
wait till
spell.
tomorrow.
Or you
Yeah,
could wait till
well-
tomorrow and dispel.
Yeah,
it.
wait till tomorrow and then dispel magic.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
Yeah.
just do that tomorrow.
Fair
We can
enough.
Take a long rest.
So let's see. What time is it?
Team, so
Uh,
if you don't want your money, anyone can take their money. It doesn't matter. You earned it. If not, I'll just plop your cash in there. Everyone, you can get 10 platinum
I'm throwing that into
if
that.
you want. Don't tell me yet if you want it or not. 316 gold. If you want it, obviously put it in your thing. If not, tell me after. 666 silver. And then 166 copper.
You just put it in the chat,
Who's that?
in the
Mora? Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
Discord
that's right.
or in the chat.
You could just put it in the Roll20 chat if you want to throw it back in the treasury.
I'll leave it in the
Yeah.
treasure as well.
316.
I'm gonna
So,
take
what
mine.
I recommend doing is everybody at least have 200 gold for bribes, if necessary, when necessary.
That's what everyone gets. If you don't want it, write treasury in the thing, and then I'll put that in. I'll
I
do
don't
one
want
of
to do
them.
that to you.
Can you carry that much?
Totally
though,
keep
'cause
it if you.
it's pretty heavy. You know what I mean?
So- yeah, so I was thinking the newest bag of holding for now could be our wallet. Is that a
Yeah,
good
don't-
idea,
don't
or is
put-
that a bad idea?
Don't put it all in the one bag. Just divide them up between the two.
Okay, we could split them up. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but
That's
yeah,
just
you
the safe
should
thing.
make that fine. I just
We
don't
have
want
So
to keep
as
it all
of
in my
now,
backpack.
is it just
Back
V
up
and me putting it in the treasury, or is anyone
You
else?
can put mine in there. I don't care.
I'll type treasury.
Good idea. Kite, would you like to keep yours?
Yes.
Yeah. V more Aura. Would you
You
like to
carry
keep
it.
yours?
Okay.
Can
I
you-
would like to give all of it, but can I keep 100 extra gold? So take
Okay.
100 gold off away.
Disregard
Okay.
my message for forful in Discord. I'll just keep that.
You're gonna keep yours,
Can
gold?
you even carry
No,
that
I'm gonna keep
much?
what I messaged you.
Okay.
How much gold do you have?
All right. So
How are we dealing with the treasury, like when people want money out of it, though?
We just have to go to forful,
So
basically.
you
Yeah.
just ask. You can. It's pretty much like
Basically,
I
if
don't
you want to
know.
go shopping,
So,
you have to bring one of the money bags with you.
pretty much, unless like I find it's best personally if we kind of like we're kind of sharing, right? Like if like the two guys that don't have a magic item, they need a magic item. I don't need anything, so I don't mind giving like my money for that. Now, if you want to like make sure it's all separate, it'd be best to keep it on you.
If you don't
You know what I mean?
feel if you don't feel it's necessary for you to invest in the party as a group as a whole, then keep your own money, but don't expect help when you need it.
Well,
Yep.
I didn't say that, but I
That
might
is just that's pragmatic about it.
yeah. So Kite, you're gonna keep yours. I don't know why V's writing Kite.
No, it's not that. That's look at the message above. Who?
Who you asking?
Because the
Okay,
way I
got
see
it.
it is, if you invest in the party, you invest in your own life and possibly seeing the next day.
And then Zerx, you want to keep that amount?
Oh,
Yeah, that was my
Lyra.
first.
Just real quick, Lyra is going to ask, can I look at some of these artifacts you got out of the vault?
Sure. Oh
Yes.
yeah. Wait,
Okay.
can she not dispel magic?
She says,
we
oh,
can
I
ask
can
her.
dispel magic.
Did you do that?
Oh,
Come on, like we're just standing here,
Please.
Lyra. We're just standing here.
She's not listening in. She's not rude.
She's here with us.
Yes.
Yeah, she's with us.
I know.
Lyra, would you be
Quite
so
rude.
kind to dispel
Come
these
on.
chests?
Yeah. I can do that. So she looks and she's like, oh yeah, these are Rune Master traps. It's a good thing you asked. Who knows what they might have done to you. Alright, here we
I have a
go.
big idea.
So she chants using her magic, and she will dispel the traps. She says, "All right, you still have to pick it open, but I think they're safe."
And as a thank you, I start unrolling the tapestries. Here, you can have a look at these.
Oh, she's very excited. So she starts
I like
looking at those.
I like the red one the most.
She's like,
Shall
"Ooh."
I thief stole them now? Would the bard like to help? Hmm?
No.
No.
Mara just gives you a dirty look. She's like, "Oh, now you want
fucking
my help."
pixies.
12. Would I get the first one open with 12?
So you're having some issues. You're like, ah, god damn it. You might have to spend some time on this one. You can try the second one to see if you can get that open quick.
God, what the hell? I should have
No.
taken expertise on thief stole.
You're Mara's just Mara's just staying there watching you, maybe shaking
Laura,
her
can you
head.
please try?
No, I needed Mora's help
What is
to like
fuse tools?
inspiration. You need to have. It's basically just the stuff to like open doors and stuff.
But you're a
do
jack.
I
You have
have-
jack of all trade, right? So, or is it just you get extra ones?
I don't get
No.
that, but I don't know if high decks would help.
So if you to use thieves' tools, I think to receive help you do have to be trained in them.
No,
but-
but I wanted, inspiration from a bard. That's what I meant.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I think because
But
you
no,
because you
I'll
got
come more
mad
time.
at her for in the past giving you inspiration.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm.
Mor is just enjoying watching this
Some,
watching the scene.
I'm
So
letting Lyra take a
Some
look at them
Schadenfreude there, Mora.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you earn favor of Lyra, Aurora, I'd rather give them to her. And that's more valuable to me than the
Yeah,
gold.
no, I'm fine with that. I'm actually happy to give them to her if you want.
Oh, what am I getting? She says.
I mean, as a thank you, you can pick one of the tapestries out.
Oh yes,
Very
I
nice.
definitely would want one of the tapestries. That is so kind of you. Thank you. And she immediately picks the red one that you like.
You son of a! I'm just kidding. I told you it was
I'll
a good
take
one.
this
didn't
one.
I?
Carry it.
She says, I think I can carry it home. All right, yeah, I'll see you all later. As she puts it on her
I do have a-
back, and she's like,
Well, before you go, I do have a question. Do you have any knowledge about any room masters or any portraits of any of them? Or of...
Rune
Did you look into
Masters.
it?
I know a little bit about the Rune Masters. I certainly could look into it.
I need a portrait or a picture of one of them and the name to go with it, if you could.
So, Blackwater has a pretty extensive library. I'd say, if you want, I can maybe work on that, but it could take me a while.
Whenever you have free time, that's all.
Okay. So, Lyra is going to work on that for you. Record the current date, and she will make a check at the end of the week. So after 5 days, let me
Okay,
know
so
when that hits, and I can make that check for her.
Where is the journal?
So she would take the rug and head
She's
out.
taking a rug.
Or
I
sorry,
gave her one.
not the rug, the tapestry.
Yeah, whatever.
Tapestry.
Oh,
I
tell her the rug is a tapestry.
Oh, you know what we could do? In the contractors info, I can make a tab for, what's it called? For your NPC,
Yeah,
what they're working on. Yeah.
the Lyra was doing something. The Lyra, whatever her name was.
Yeah, she's gonna be checking into looking for a room master for me to learn about.
All right.
Oh,
So you should see an NPC
Lyra.
jobs
Lyra.
in there.
She's gonna come back
Foreful.
later.
Can you edit that?
Where's that on Roll20?
No, on the contractors Google spreadsheet.
Oh, I don't have access to that. But-
Oh, there's another tab. I see.
Yeah, I just
Yep.
added it. So
Add
put
that, mark the
the NPC and the current date and when the job will finish, and then I can check in.
We
And,
put pending tasks in there as well.
Yeah, that would be good. Have that pending
well, right
task.
now only Foreful can edit it because he's the
Yeah.
quartermaster. But yeah, you can if you want another tab, if you think of something else you want to record, let me know.
I think
what
I think
is-
like just putting in tasks that we can do.
So
What's
Lyra's
Lyra doing?
she's researching about a room master, looking for a portrait and basically an autobiography or any information you find pertaining to one
Yeah.
single room master.
It'll take 5 days, so just record the current date and when it should finish.
What's the current date?
You can always find that on the calendar if you look in the journal. I think it's right at the top there.
Oh yeah.
Under important game info. It's the 31st of autumn, 4:30 p.m.
And does it turn the next
5
day? The next
Yeah,
month?
it's too late in the day for her to do it today because she needed.
No, I mean
hours.
31st of autumn. Is the 32nd of autumn a thing? Is there months? How does it?
So there are about 90 days in every season. 360
Be
days
done
in
on
a
the
year.
36th of autumn.
Okay, so
Yes.
36, yeah.
Um,
Okay, so who wants to open up our wonderful little boxes?
Well, now it's just gonna take time. I'm gonna open it. It's just
Oh
gonna
wait,
take.
are you having trouble, V?
Yeah, it's
Tomorrow,
almost like.
would you
it's
please
like
so be ever
almost-
so kind? I know I
Mhm.
know you don't want to, but please.
Can you
What?
can you lockpick by any chance? Are you good at that?
Can you try to cheer her up in some kind of way?
It's too late for that now. Now I have to like
Are
actually
you,
take
are you
time.
just depressed and demotivated?
Yeah, basically, just have to take time.
All right. So you're gonna take some time. What's
In my room, alone with the chest. Alone with the chest. So what's in there? Only I'll know.
just very
Sleeps next to
awkwardly
him at
V's
night.
like
Yeah,
dragging them through the
yeah.
house.
I'll be in here. I'll be in
opening
here.
them.
Don't
I'll be
worry.
in my
Don't
room.
worry.
Start booby trapping her door and make sure and barricade the windows.
All right.
If I'm opening, I'm seeing what's first. What's in there first?
It's a mimic. Good luck.
All
I'm
right.
actually gonna hide in there. I'd like to stealth.
So
Aberration.
you're gonna try to sneak into her room while she's pulling the chest in. How would you do that? I think she would notice you just walk past
No,
her.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I don't
I
think
have-
so.
You like
I
throw
have
down a
8
smoke
steps.
bomb or
Perception.
something. Distract.
I have a Drake. I have a Drake.
No,
It
pocket
distracts me.
sand.
Walk in.
The Drake just starts
Ignore-
tapping her on the back. What was that, boy?
Just ignore her, or it's the meme. The guy.
I'm
just
gonna
turns
say
on the-
it's probably not possible for you to just walk into
Yeah,
a
I'm
room
just
without
playing
her
around.
noticing. Okay.
All right, V. Let's just.
All right.
Let's just get to it.
Yeah. So you get the chest open. V, are you actually doing it in your room or are you doing it out here?
I'm just no.
Okay. So you would find the first
Nothing
chest.
for more up because no help.
Hiding it from Mora.
Y'all
oh,
can get it. But
so yeah, first chest after a little while you get open. There are looks like 5 scrolls, a necklace of some kind, and 3 potion bottles that kind of clink around. That you probably heard while you were carrying it.
They're all shattered.
No, they're still okay. The
Okay,
second
I'm
chest,
Yep.
you would find a quiver with arrows that look like they're pretty good, or at least in good condition, possibly magical. Very nice looking dwarven shield.
The quiver of
And
arrows.
3 more potions.
Wait,
Identify.
why are we giving more of the arrows?
I'll take the arrows and give more of the shield. Perfect, right?
Yeah, I'll get the quiver. Yes, the arrow. I bet you the arrows are.
Alright, so you're identifying these?
Yep.
Oh god.
That's my evening.
Alright.
Kai, I will see you in a few hours.
So I'll get back to you on the scrolls and potions. The necklace is actually kind of cool.
Ooh,
Sick.
for
Let
the
me
casters or for the rogues.
send you
Necklace,
some info on that.
Yep.
We'll know how good it is if Kai doesn't want to share it. He's like, this is mine now.
This is mine.
Roll for insight if you like. Oh yeah, it's just a necklace with no magic.
It's just a necklace.
It's nice. It's just some bling, you know.
It just helps me concentrate a little
pretty.
bit better. That's it. That's all. Just
I believe it.
Okay, here it is.
As we still have part of the town on fire and perpetually.
Yeah, forever. Yeah,
Um,
it's just.
Got it?
I do have some questions.
Yep.
Tim.
Alright, second thing. I'll get to you in a
Yeah,
sec. Let me
no
just
rush.
finish this. Second thing is the arrows, which I will.
So it's the arrows that are magical and not the quiver. What a shame.
So second, I'll just send you the second and third thing. The arrows and the shield.
All right, kites.
There you go.
Are you gonna lie to us?
So that's the stuff, and the potions I can do as well. But that's what they do. I'm assuming you're going to tell the
Okay.
group about those.
Yep. So the necklace is a necklace of fireballs.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
For
How many beads are
I'll
it?
take it. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I guess.
he puts it around his horns. I'm gonna shoot meteors out of my horns.
So how many beads there are? Let's see.
Oh, is that one of the ones that doesn't recharge?
There are 6 beads.
Everybody gets one.
And they
Oh,
are.
God.
There's 20 magic arrows plus 1, and there is a shield plus 1.
I think both we should take the arrows.
Yep, makes sense. And V needs the shield, right?
yeah, I do. What kind of shield was it? Sorry.
It's bigger than
Shield
you,
plus
so.
1.
That's fun. Yeah, I can't carry a shield. I'm not even proficient in it.
Shield was it?
So
Anyway,
we got the shield and the arrows. Our arrows plus what?
Plus 1.
Plus 1.
Plus 1. Damn, we used to have better arrows. What is this? Oh, I don't need the
Yes.
arrows. I think Cora needs them.
What is this bargain market
Yeah, look at
bullshit? Just kidding.
Ugh, what are these plus 1 magic arrows? Just throws them away.
Wait, the arrows I had were only +1.
Yeah, that was the joke.
No, plus 2.
No, we had plus 2 arrows.
Oh, you told me +1.
Wait, no. You,
oh, they were
you
plus 2 the whole time, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah.
they were. No, I'm an
Damn.
idiot. Ignore me. I apologize.
Yeah, they
It
are.
was
That's
+2
what
the
I-
entire
so-
time.
You just got downgraded, baby.
Well, now you have more of
At least
them
it's
at
magical.
least.
I'm just gonna grab the shield. I'm
that
taking
more?
this. I'm guessing nobody's gonna argue.
Do you even use a shield?
Yes, I've been using a shield in the scimitar.
Here's my question. Can you
Alright.
not back
might be good
with
for
your
you,
shield
yeah,
to do
maybe.
damage, magical damage?
Look at him, like, what the hell?
I would,
Sorry, I apologize. I don't have this magical thing called shield.
Yeah.
I would humbly ask, was it 20 arrows if possible?
We'll think about it, okay? I don't
We'll let you know.
know.
We'll let you know. You know,
We'll talk to our
council
people.
for-
I do want
after
them anyway.
Tearful eye drops.
I didn't really want them. You guys are such jerks.
I think. You
So,
want to chuck-
spells. So the spells, one of them is a spider climb scroll. Scroll of
Is there
spider
just
climb.
Is there a
Write these down,
sinister scroll?
Thorful.
One of them is for the spell knock.
Wow, really? That's
Knock is
funny.
great.
A little late.
That's
No,
what
no,
I
we
want.
could have used that on the outside of this while we were struggling
ball.
earlier.
Is that a scroll? The knock?
Yes,
These
that
are
is a spell
scrolls, yeah.
scroll. The next one is a identify spell scroll. Not the most useful.
It can become in handy.
I mean, identifies a ritual usually, right?
Yeah, but you can describe it. What is it doing? Hang on, sorry. I'm getting some problems here.
Would it be okay if we did the long rest, or do you want us to wait for that still?
Well, yeah, so I can pass the day.
Unless anybody else
Yeah.
had anything else they wanted to do.
I just wanted to finish off these items. Yeah, unless
Yeah.
anyone wants to do anything.
Well, I don't know if we still have time for downtime or not.
Not today,
We,
no.
we were cutting it close. Okay.
Yeah. Fourth scroll is Thunderwave. And the fifth scroll is that is a Phantom Steed spell. The potions are healing potions. They are 3 regular healing and 2 greater healing. Or sorry,
Called a potion of greater healing?
4 regular healing and 2 greater healing. Yeah, potions.
Do we want to pass them out?
Is that all? Well, is that all, Lou? Let's just get it all.
Yeah, those are all the potions. That's for 6 potions.
And is that all chests done?
Okay, so I only got.
Yes.
How many of greater healing are there?
2 greater healing.
Oh, 2. Okay, sorry.
4 healing, 2 greater. And I think that's all the treasure. So are we
Plus
past?
one shield. Plus one shield is gonna be one more AC, right?
Yes.
Yep. That's what I thought.
So you've got that, Zerx, like written down on your paper.
Yeah, I changed it. I have to
Yeah,
do it manually. I have to type.
So
Aura, groups, we're okay. You can have the arrows.
Yeah, am I good to add that to my sheet?
I think it's okay
Hmm.
for now. We might if we need.
Should
them,
we
we'll
really
move on.
give the ranger arrows?
Who do that?
I mean, it's really a waste because last time we gave him
Okay.
arrows, he lost them all.
He lost them all.
That's true. He keeps
kept throwing
shooting them
around
at
the
people.
ground.
The hell?
Exactly, wasteful.
Just firing them off everywhere. All right, so you took the 20 magic arrows. Who's taking the necklace of fireballs? Or the alleged
attack
necklace
on
of
that?
fireballs. Alleged.
Can you get
Is
sneak
it-
attack on spells, V?
Huh? Can you repeat that?
Can you get sneak attack on a fireball?
No.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
wait.
so fucking dirty.
We also
attack.
will get
This is my assassination technique.
So either Kite or Mora, you guys take the necklace.
Carpet bomb.
I do not have any AoE as a bard, so
Yeah,
it could be good.
I can fireball anyway.
Yeah.
for
So, Nora, write down necklace of fireballs on your thing.
Alright.
Not a problem.
All right,
That's
so
yours.
yeah,
Deleting it.
you take that. And yeah, those don't recharge. It's just like basically 6 fireballs.
Oh,
Still very
they
good,
don't
though.
recharge. Okay.
Yeah.
But no attunement either.
No, no
Alright.
attunement. It's just basically like 6 fireballs you can chuck.
Alright, I'm just gonna add that as a resource then.
There's 6 fireballs or just one big giant boom.
No, it's 6 fireballs.
Because you
well,
throw them all
you-
at once. You just throw them all at once.
You could. That would be.
It'd be awesome and horrible at the same time.
Oh, that would be kind of sick.
Do I need to roll for the amount of beads?
There are
There's-
6 of them.
Okay.
Yeah. You can throw multiple beads, but yeah, it just makes the fireball bigger. It makes it like 1 bigger each one.
Not worth.
No, not. I wouldn't say so, but you know, it's more damage in 1 round. But yeah, how
How heavy
how
is a scroll?
valuable is like? I don't think scrolls have a weight. Maybe 1 pound.
okay.
Yeah, you could probably do 1 pound, but yeah, I don't know. All right. So the day is passing. Go ahead and spend your upkeeps, expenses, whatever lifestyle you're living.
I have a question about that, DM.
Yeah.
Since I only sleep for 4 hours in a day, could I spend the other 4 hours as a survival check for finding food and things? Is that possible?
Yes, but you'd still need your upkeep while in town because you're paying for things like taxes and just in general. So you can't really prevent upkeep stuff unless you just don't go into town at all.
I know what I'm gonna be using my downtime for. Just realized.
Do we still have to pay the full amount even though we have a place to live?
Probably because you still have to pay taxes for your house. So
Well, it's cheaper than an inn anyway, right?
yeah, I mean the nice thing about the house is you could store stuff there. Your NPCs can stay there. Like there are definitely benefits to having like a.
If you
home
guys
base.
want to, there's a party. The party sheet has all our stuff. If you guys ever.
Yeah, I did have one question.
Yeah, sure. You could always type it out in the chat too if like people are talking or anything.
Yeah, sorry, go on, guys.
No, you go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm trying to just think.
I don't know how to make the arrows like automatic use when I click longbow +1.
I would make a macro for +1 arrows, and you can just adjust the attack roll for that button.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just
you
take the
can do
macro
that.
for your regular longbow and say like arrows +1, and then just make the attack roll 1 higher.
Yeah.
So
That's
if
what I would do.
Actually, yeah, there's a magic.
So I
bonus
just
button
type in
for
arrows +1. Will it use that ammunition, or would I have to? Do I have to do something else?
For
Asking
ammunition, I think
specifically ammunition.
Yeah, if you put the name arrows +1, if you copy and paste whatever name you gave it to.
yeah,
it will.
if you mark it as a resource and put it as the ammunition, it should draw from that resource when you.
Yep, it
Yeah,
does.
there you go.
Perfect.
Got
I
it.
want to make sure the damage is right.
Alright. So out of game, does everybody
Yep.
still want to go shopping? I mean, we have 30 minutes. If we want to do quick shopping,
Where?
we go to the next town. See if we
Well,
have. any
you
town.
can't get there in 30. Lou's gonna do a thing, probably.
No, I mean, I can for
Oh, okay.
downtime. I could try to do some quick stuff.
So let's talk
I'm
about
just
that.
trying to expedite that because I know what there's times where we spend a whole session on doing shopping stuff, but if we just tell them like, hey, we're looking for this, and yes, like,
Yeah, so
don't
if
know
you
how
go
it
to
works,
High
but-
Guard, you could like try to buy magical items. And then someone asked how you create them. So you can create them if you have. I think you need someone with Arcana, and you need someone with Smith who has Smith tools.
Do they have to be the same person, or can they be two?
No, they can be 2 different people. I can double check real quick.
You could find Yorn wherever he went. You know, he used to have all the tools.
I have
available.
I have Smith tools. We don't need that guy.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
we have a cloak of protection recipe that we could make.
Oh, that's good.
We know how to make.
Sorry about that.
You have that? Dude, is it in the bag?
Let's see.
Yeah.
I don't know what we have.
Yeah, so magical weapons, you don't generally need a recipe for. But yeah, things like a cloak of protection you usually would. Let me check what's needed for this. Or wait, maybe you do need a recipe for magical weapons. Hang on.
Perfect.
Okay, so then team, in terms of going to that town, I guess I don't really mind going, but it would be almost a
still
full
get
week
equipment.
thing.
and then by the time we get back, she will found out what I need if she finds it.
You can also try to buy magical items, which is interesting.
Exactly. That's what we did.
If you have someone with a really good persuasion check, it's definitely possible.
We have several.
Yeah.
Lou, would depending on how we do it, like, cause it's gonna be it's a weird.
So
question.
the problem
Like,
with
I don't-
just really quick, the problem with buying magical items is it's kind of random what you find. So you basically kind of spend the week greasing palms and figuring out who has what, and then at the end of the week, you would make a roll, and I think there's like 3 or 4 items you can choose between, but it's
I'm
random.
I'm fine with taking that risk if that's something we can achieve.
That's like a week thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
it would
I can
take
do
a
that
week.
by myself. Yeah.
That's the next question I was gonna ask. If we go to this town, Lou, do we all have to go? Like, are we gonna be doing?
No, if you want,
role-playing
you can split up
Okay.
and travel.
Okay.
I will
And,
see if Mora wants to join me on that, and I will.
I
do, like,
probably should go for bartering purposes,
yeah,
even though I'm wanted there.
Yeah,
And,
there is that complication which could lead to, you know,
I'm
bad things.
I'm proficient with disguise kit, so
Yeah, which will
I just
offset
need a
that
day to
for sure.
prepare.
Yeah.
and
So-
who else is the best besides me? Because I think I have a +6.
The other thing I should mention, you cannot use inspiration or temporary bonuses to rolls on downtime. So there's yeah. So unless you have something that gives you the bonus for the whole week,
But just my flat bonus is +6 for persuasion.
yeah. So
I
just
have
keep that in
+10
mind.
persuasion.
Okay, so yeah,
I-
I
Oh,
think
look at that! Yeah.
I don't think anybody else has got better. Do you think?
My persuasion's
Oh,
terrible, but is there any other way I can help at all, or is
got
it just persuasion?
Can I use deception somehow? Like pretend that I have very like, have a
Not
lot of money.
I
or
do
something?
not want
Not
to anger
for-
anybody.
not for finding magical items to buy. You can use
Okay,
deception for other
so-
downtime stuff.
I
Could
will
I-
need I will need Mora and Kite to go with me because Kite will be Arcana.
Let's see. To complete a magical item, you need a tool proficiency that you need for crafting it as a non-magical, and someone with proficiency in the Arcana skill. I would say it doesn't have to be Arcana. You could probably do it with Nature or Religion too, because that it seems like any of the
I want to make
knowledges
sure we're not
could
getting
help you
swindled.
craft.
Lou,
Yeah.
to make that weapon, how long would that take, and can we do it here instead of at that high guard?
So.
I have lost a bet.
So to make a weapon, you could do it here. You would need like your forge to make it. It would take 2 work weeks, and it would cost you. Oh, and also, generally for making a magical item, you want something that's either masterworked or awaken. Awaken is a thing I kind of do where if a weapon has seen a lot of combat, it starts to get better at holding magical enchantments, because there is a chance that just like a common sword will fail to hold an enchantment.
Your weapon's evolving.
What about my +2 dagger? I've been throwing it around. Can I
I
get
mean-
cool wing something on it?
Your what?
Your weapon.
Cool wing, since it flies around so all the time. My dagger.
I mean,
No,
you
yeah,
could
like, you get
probably
rid
some
Stripes.
wings.
carve wings
Blue.
on it.
So how would we
Wing.
know if our thing's awakened? Like,
Usually, like if it's a family heirloom, or if you've been using it,
Oh.
like your bow is probably awakened by now. Or more like Mora's weapon probably is because she's been using it a while.
okay, so
Aura's
like,
weapon probably is because they've been fighting
means-
with it for a bit.
So I'm
Right.
confused.
They're not magical, but they can be enchanted to be made magical.
Oh, so okay.
They
Yeah.
have enchant slots on them now. But
he's just
Ba-
saying you can't use any, or you probably shouldn't use any weapon.
It's
for
less
magic.
likely to keep an enchantment if it's not masterworked or awakened. And yeah,
And,
I would say identify is a way to know for sure. Like you could use identify on the non-magic to see if it is there, but Mora, you and Aura have both been using your weapon since the start of the campaign, so I think by now they would be.
What about Zerx?
Your axe?
Zerx, sorry.
The scimitar.
Oh yeah, and the scimitar as well. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, I was wondering, Forthful, would making a battle axe +1 be better for you, and then giving Zerx the mace? Would that be all round better?
What would be the difference between giving him the battle axe?
Yeah, come on, it's his mace. That's like literally the
I
purple
do
weapon.
feel slightly attached to this mage. That's why I'm trying.
I
This
use
is
one
my
weapon.
my bash weapon.
It's the purple
'Cause I don't know if
weapon.
Zerx is proficient with me. With
I'm
battle
I'm
axe.
proficient with everything. But I
Paladin's
use-
martial, so it's basically everything.
But my 2 weapons are my scimitar and my glaive.
Would it not just be a better? So either we have to make it or buy it, right? And it both sound like fairly the same amount
It's
of time.
much harder to buy it because you have to find it
Yeah.
being sold,
You have to
which
get
is
lucky.
much harder.
So
Okay.
how about this? You start working on it, but in the meantime, we go and try and find
So,
it.
who in the
Find
group
one.
has the Arcana skill?
I think Kite and Mora now.
And Mora, does your Jack of all trades, are you considered proficient?
Actually have Arcana.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I
if Mora-
actually have Arcana.
Oh, okay,
Oh, if you-
cool.
Then just me and Mora need to go then.
So
You
you
have
would
identified
know, let's see, what level are you?
We're all 7, right?
Okay. So you would know just from your magic training that it would take you about 2 weeks. You could do this one without a recipe, just from your training. And it would take you either 200 gold pieces. Well, it would take you 200 gold pieces or components and materials, as well as at least 200 gold pieces in essence. Or, sorry, 100 gold pieces in essence of a
fine.
level, let's see, level 4 or higher creature. So, for
Okay.
example, like the stone golem would work.
How
We'll talk
would I
about
know
that.
how much +1 weapons generally cost at a shop though?
They're
A lot.
not generally sold.
Okay.
Like
Even
if,
in Highground.
if you
More than likely,
went,
what we'll find is probably something special, right?
so to to find someplace that sells them, you'd probably have to go to the capital to like the Artisans Guild, and you might find one there. But even then, it's more likely. But there's no like shop at the corner that's like magical weapons.
Okay.
weapons for sale.
It's like trying to like I always make the comparison like if you want to buy a jet, like it's not there's not really a shop
So
for
all-
it.
So
Well,
all
there's
hearing
no
is-
shop for a jet,
Easier
but
to
there's a
make
jet
a-
for a Ferrari,
Yeah,
right?
there's like Boeing, and yeah, you just have
So
to
all
know.
I'm
Easier to
hearing
make
is
a
we can start making these weapons and get really, really rich. He's like,
Oh,
fuck.
you-
The
we
I
economy's
mean,
in shambles
if
now.
you want to take that much time, it's not like you
Yeah.
make them quickly, and you
Well,
still
yeah,
have
we-
to.
yeah,
it's
You have to
it's
find
also
someone who
100
wants to
UP.
buy them too. I mean, it's not something
I
you
know,
could.
right?
Yeah.
You just
we-
run up to the
we-
vendor and be like, buy this now.
Does no
Yeah.
one else have Arcana proficiency?
I believe Kite does.
Only Kite and you.
Well,
Oh, well,
Uh,
Kite could probably do it too then.
it would be more effective if I try to look for items to buy.
So that's what my plan was. Is Kite
Yeah.
and Fork will stay behind, and start working on one of the items. If we happen to find it,
Well,
So that's like
you're hedging your bets.
uh,
You're putting them on both sides. Because even if we don't find what we're looking for specifically, if we find something magical that can be useful to the party, we still come back as a win.
So, if you go about crafting a longsword, both of us can use it anyway.
Exactly.
yeah, but on the other hand, if you both do separate checks, it's only
We're-
2 weeks of time,
It's
and we would have 2 weapons instead of 1.
That's what.
I
That's better.
don't know.
No,
I-
it takes 2 weeks to make one magical weapon.
Yeah.
It takes us 1 week to find a magical item.
Right, but if they both do separate weapons, then they'll both be done in 2 weeks.
No. Okay.
no, but we would also need 2 people with arcane and then 2 people with smith's tools.
Yes, you only have one person. You have 4 full.
Do
and
we
Kite.
not
Yeah,
have 2
yeah.
Smith's tools?
No, you
I
just
think-
have.
Am I the only one?
Yes.
I think it's
Yeah.
just 4 fully up.
Is
Unless,
we use
unless you
someone
want me
in-
to forge a sword.
could we use someone in town for the smith's tools instead of me?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably commission someone,
Okay.
and I think you said you were going to enchant the. Or go ahead. What were you saying more?
Considering the amount of funds we have, like we need to go to like sell the tapestries and try to buy magical items because it would take us a lot of time just to craft 2 crappy weapons, right? We're not gonna use up our gold.
Yeah, but
Whereas we
I-
could find something actually good.
I'm just trying to say that if we
So-
craft 2 weapons and everyone has a magic weapon, and then we can spend the last week, because we have 3 weeks until we hit the vault, we can spend the last week buying whatever magic weapons or items we find.
So that's why I was saying, like, we have.
Why don't we do that first though?
We do those.
So we
get
know
those
what
lines.
to find.
We could trade our items in if we find better ones.
Well,
That's
selling.
not a bad
It's not
idea,
how it
but-
works.
Yeah, selling a
don't think
magical
that
item
works.
also takes a week.
Well, couldn't we trade for a magic item though? Like,
no,
say if
not
we
usually.
had the worst magic item, we could trade our item plus gold.
You could
Now, why would you
kind
wanna buy
of. It would still take about a week to find a buyer or seller. And trading, it's harder.
The situation we've been in so far were just situations, like they were that heat of the moment kind of things. Like
Yeah.
we got the boots for the rings and etc. etc. So the
So-
best thing we could do is have you guys work on one weapon because it's gonna take you 2 weeks. We don't have enough time to make one right now, unless you guys go and commission somebody. While me and Mora go and look, see what we can find. It doesn't have to be a weapon, but if we can find something that can be useful for the expedition, that's a positive for the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does everybody agree with that? I know we're just splitting the party, but we can basically.
No, I don't mind splitting the party. So this is what it sounds like: is
Ooh.
that if we are here making the axe 2 weeks, you guys, it's gonna take you guys almost 2 weeks to do it because you have to go there,
Yep. So
take
by the
a
time we
week,
get back,
and then come back.
Yep.
And we'll both have
One
we'll
magical
have
item.
one magic item here, and you guys come back with however
Whatever
many
we can find.
items you get.
Yep.
And then we'll have a week left. Okay.
Yep.
We can
So-
do that.
so-
But wait, Kite.
gonna-
Like it's just we have to ask Kite if he's like, because I'm gonna commission someone because I'm not putting 2 weeks to this. Like that's like I'll just pay it instead of
That's
doing
fine.
it because I don't
But,
want to. I want
my
to bear.
plan was to
Yeah, Forful, I can help you with the bear. Make it a week project.
The only thing, Aura, I don't know if meta that's how it works.
I
No,
thought.
DMZ said that.
I thought you
DMZ
said you
that.
were going to use the items they had already, their swords that are, or their weapons that are awakened.
yeah, I'll leave my scimitar behind with them if they want to use that.
It's up
Yeah.
to you. Well, we should find maybe one that's a little more universal, no?
The scimitar is
Longsword,
a-
please.
It's a martial weapon, so. you
Yeah,
should-
but
Like,
it's
More, can you
longsword
use
is
this?
better.
Yeah, a longsword is more universal. Like
The
if
scimitar
not
is the same thing though. It's not.
Scimitar is a D6 weapon.
Yeah.
Longsword is a D8 weapon.
You use a longsword and a shield.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's not a problem.
do we have
Does
a
more do you have
longsword that we can use?
I can leave my longsword and just take a different one with me.
So,
There's one in the house.
Yeah, I'll take. Well, we also got one of the armor.
So
Yeah.
I know this is my idea of splitting the party, and I know Mora's not gonna be happy. But I would say leave Aurora, Forful, and Kite. Me, and Mora go to town.
Kite, are you good with the 2 weeks, or do you want to also like? what do you
No,
wanna-
that's fine. I can do
Is
it.
it-
I just
is
wanted
okay.
to copy some spells over, but
Okay.
I'm gonna hand 500 gold tomorrow and tell her to get me something cool.
Find me something nice.
Bring me a
What
souvenir at least.
define cool?
We'll figure it out.
Feel free.
Illusiony, surprise me.
Okay.
So
So wait. It's kind of sorcerer or is he a wizard?
Well,
never really-
remember, you don't have too much control over what you find.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So I mean, it's kind of up to the buyer
Well,
after the roll if they want to take it or not.
It's up to the DM
Um,
god and see how he's feeling.
Yeah, I mean, if we find, we find. But because Kite is doing his own money, he has to give me his own money, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay.
I've written it down. I've
Does
given it
V
to
have
you.
any objections to joining us on our expedition,
Not
or do
really.
you have other plans that you want to attend to in
Okay.
town?
So I guess for those staying in town here,
I just got a quick question, Lou, because
okay.
for them leaving, the plate mail we took, can that be repaired here by someone? Or like a place? Or does it have to be repaired in?
So if you ask, it would probably have to be repaired in Highguard. The smith here isn't.
Okay.
Is
I'll
not
take-
really
I'll
an
take
armor
armor
smith.
with
That's
I'll
what I
take
was
armor.
gonna ask. Would it be able to be repaired in time? Like
A week?
weeks or
That is, you'd have to ask the smith. It depends.
Okay.
But
No, brush
Uh,
job.
well, I
Add it
have
to the list.
smithing tools and stuff. Would I have a general idea? Like,
Oh,
is this
true.
gonna take
Good idea. Aurora.
a
yeah,
month
give me
or
I guess a smith tool check with intelligence or wisdom. So you kind of assess the armor. You're like,
I guess we'll go wisdom.
You more fill the metal.
But that's gonna take time, Aurora, and I don't know if we'll have time to do that.
Hey.
Nice, good job.
So
Mine's
you
second
would
lesson
guess
that time.
you could probably get this fixed in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks maybe.
Okay, how about if I'll give it to you guys, get the guys started, and then maybe I'll just go We get out
It
the
would
values
cost
map?
about a quarter of the price of regular plate mail to fix this.
That's
Also,
still.
Quarter?
We could.
Let me look that up.
It's
Do we
still
need?
a save.
Do we need a plate mail?
I could use it.
No,
For
we don't
sure.
need it, but just give it to the guy. He'll start it. I'll go get it. Like, it's got to get fixed
Always sell
eventually.
it, right?
I think your
And then-
paladin can use it because he
Oh
uses heavy
yeah,
armor.
baby.
I can use it. No?
Both of
Yeah,
you,
you
yeah.
can. Yeah, heavy
Okay.
armor's great.
Any of us. So,
Uh,
I'll just say, like, we'll give it to you guys. Just go give it to a guy. Be like, hey, we'll come pick this up. Like, you know what I mean? And then we'll come back. Or
Alright.
I'll come back.
So
do
let
you
me.
want?
We could just have him deliver to our house. That's easy enough.
Oh, maybe he could deliver. Actually. Do they deliver?
Probably
From
for enough money.
High Guard? Maybe.
I mean, they
How's
have
it
caravans,
delivery
right?
I mean, I guess
we could
he
have shock.
could travel over. Yeah, I don't know. It'd probably be. You could, like I said, you could go ask him. What were you saying more?
Do you think we could pay a bit extra to get it done in a week so we can bring it back?
That's what I was thinking of doing, having it pay half to have a rush order done.
You could, yeah, you could ask him maybe.
We'll have to figure that
Do
out.
you want to do that?
You said
Because
a quarter, eh, Lou? Sorry to cut you guys off. A quarter of normal plate?
Yes, for how much you think it would cost in materials. I mean, if you pay the smith more, he might be able to do it quicker. You could
So
ask him.
750 gold.
That's half. So, another half of that. So 325. So here, I'll give you 500. Just give that to him and tell it, like, come
that's
on.
not it.
No,
A
750
plate
gold
mail is
gold.
1,500, no?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, so he said it's a quarter to fix.
And then another quarter to rush it. So that's 750.
Well, you have to ask him how much he wants.
If we can
Yeah.
do that.
Well, you guys figure that out. So I'll give you guys the plate mail.
You're
I'll
gonna
give
need
you-
to give us the bag with the gold if you want us to buy
I
magical
was gonna
items.
siphon that out. I'll give you one of the bags of holding.
Okay.
Lou, I just nicely split it half and half, so I'm not gonna put all the money back into one to give them. They just have free reign of almost all the money. Okay.
So are you putting all the money in one of them for them to have
Almost
free
all.
reign?
We're gonna keep a little here just in case. Whatever.
All right, we'll just
That
decide
happens.
how much you're keeping.
We'll keep
Uh-oh.
like
Did I go as well to sell stuff?
we'll
Well,
keep
you-
just the
Kite.
platinum.
Yeah, that's fine.
If
All
you
right,
wanna-
so
So does everybody
let's
just want to go? Unless no,
No.
because Kite, you can't go. Honestly, if you're the one that's doing our Arcana for the making of the gun,
Yeah.
you need some
Yeah, it's
soul.
fine. Yeah.
Probably possible
fine.
to sell normal things here, and the tapestries don't. I don't think they'll take weeks to sell them.
No,
Lu-
no one here has enough.
you
to
can
them.
probably sell there. I mean, there is a caravan in town, so you could probably sell stuff here. That's
No, we
not
don't wanna do
magical.
Yeah, but
We still rather sell it
Get
in
out of the
High
bedroom,
Guard.
you piece of shit cat.
But
Yeah, so
the
I
question
can
is,
come with you guys if you want.
if we want to sell the tapestries in High Guard, do we need to spend a week, or can we just find like an antique shop or something? Or
It probably won't take that long. Yeah, you could probably do it in like a day on the side.
so we don't need
There
an extra person for that.
So Kite,
There are
if you,
also
if you guys, hey, how about this? Y'all make a list of all the stuff, that extra shit we have to sell, and just put it in a pot on a Google Doc for him, and we just add it to the sell list. So that's something we can do while we're
So
looking for.
yeah.
who's going to High Guard now? Let me make.
I Zerx and Mora are for sure. I don't know if V was still on board or not.
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean,
well.
if you don't need me, I'm just gonna keep performing around for Blackwater. Get more favors.
Okay, so
It-
V is gonna stay here.
Because I was trying to
Uh,
split us up 3v3 and having one healer with each party.
What's gonna?
We don't need three.
We're not gonna get attacked.
Like
If we
like
were, we
if
would.
With Mora being a wanted person in town.
If we are truly considering getting attacked, we should all go together because only
I'm
three
not,
of you. Like, it's
I'm not considering getting attacked, but Mora might.
it's been a few weeks.
I think we'll be fine.
I just need a day to get a disguise going, and I'll be fine. I already have some forged documents.
Mora seems pretty confident in her abilities.
Or are you going with them?
I can stay if needed. I would rather work on the bear, and I
Yes.
have maybe another plan as well. If me and V want to scout the cursed church, we're very sneaky. We could probably scout it out.
Okay,
Yeah,
Why you
some
want it.
downtime or something. Yeah, downtime.
Okay.
scouting.
So I'm gonna try to run through this stuff quickly.
Well, if you just
Um,
want to do this on when you have down, like just have it be like offline when if it's easier for you? Because that seems like a lot.
Well, we can start on it here.
Okay.
I can start passing time. So this is gonna be. You're gonna try to foreful. You're working on smithing,
So I would
right?
like to hire someone to take my spot to smith the weapon, and then I want to do the bear stuff.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking.
So
I'd prefer not to take 2 weeks on this.
okay. So well, you're using Mora's rapier, right?
Longsword.
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 So
Yep.
I guess you wouldn't need to smith since Mora is already providing the weapon. So I guess
Oh,
you're
okay.
good. So you're going outside the
Oh.
town to work on bear stuff for 2 weeks. Give
it.
me 3 animal handling rolls. We'll do you
Okay,
first, because this is pretty easy.
Can I assist or no?
Sure, if
I'll
you're
do-
working on it as well, you can both roll, and I'll take the higher for each.
Animal handling. Just 3 in a row, yeah?
Yeah, and I'll say maybe 50 gold pieces for materials.
Oh my
What?
god! What the fuck?
What just happened?
Aura,
How is that possible?
apparently Aura is not being much help.
I'll show you how it's done. I'll take the bear and I'll show you. It's okay. You
Alright,
get
so you
nervous.
got 2 successes. Yeah, the bear's like yelling at Aura. He's like, "Why? Why does it hate
What did
me?
you say?
Why does it hate me?" But yeah, you spend, I'll say, 50 gold pieces in 2 weeks, and the bear is ready
Get out of the
to
treasury, yeah.
be in combat as an NPC. You also think he is now ready to be in town. Not that he
Excuse
wouldn't
me?
scare people, but he won't attack
What about its
people.
kids? Deborah's kids?
Yeah, it's a she. You said he.
Or
The
sorry,
bear is
she.
a she.
Well, were you
Yeah,
training
battle
it or
guard.
its kids?
Everyone.
I just mean like if I bring the bear.
Oh wait,
it
wait.
could
Did
just
you
be
have
kid.
the? Sorry, did you have all the bears or just the cubs? I forget.
Just the mother. I think we've been training for.
Only been training the mother, but I'm just now wondering, do the babies follow her? That's what I'm more asking. Like, what is going on with? The
Yeah,
kids
so
now?
they're probably just following her around. They would still need to be trained though. They're
Well, we got a back room. We can for now put 2 bears and a couple bears.
No.
In there.
Two bears in the house.
No.
Well, we'll put
No.
it. In
No.
you could.
Who's that? Kite?
I mean, you
From an
might want to
adjacent-
have some kind of animal enclosure. You don't know if you want them shitting and peeing all over your
They're
house.
fine in the fucking cave for now. Let's just
Well,
train them. We can do it later.
We'll make it. I just, you know, they need a. I want them close. You know.
Yeah, can
They are close.
Can
Well,
I
I
pay
just
for
They're
that?
happy.
We'll just buy the,
Alright,
we'll just
alright.
buy the house next door.
So
and bulldoze
you
it.
think each bear will probably require an additional 2 weeks that you want to train.
Fuck.
But you have the one bear all trained, and you can actually even sell her now. Like, she's good with people.
What?
If you want to like
You-
sell her into
you
the
monster!
circus.
Are you
How could you even
sick
say
in the head, Lou? Are you sick?
All right, I'm
in
just
the
giving
head?
you options. Just
No!
saying.
I'm just asking questions.
Sorry.
Wait, you want me to sell its kids too?
Yeah.
I mean,
Bear meat is delicious.
Right.
if you wanted to. But
Animals.
anyway, all right.
Nice
So
dinner.
that's the 2 weeks for you. So pass 10 days worth of downtime. With expenses, whatever lifestyle you're living.
said
Did we get
50,
a
yeah.
long rest in from the last
Yes.
day?
Yes, you would have a long rest.
We'd have 10 long list.
Yes. All right. So meanwhile, you're performing in Blackwater's estate.
Yep.
So give me. So that's gonna pay for your expenses, but give me I guess performance checks for the 2 weeks.
Performance. Yep. How many? Just 2?
Oh my God! Why do I
Right.
keep closing the downtime stuff? Hang on.
You're fine.
No, but
Downtime.
it's 1 per week, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I was about to look up.
Mm-hmm.
Because this isn't, I wouldn't say this is normal work wages. This is a little more specialized, but I'll look at the rules for working. Yeah, give me a performance check.
Oof. What's
Okay.
with the What's with
Okay.
the roll?
So you actually don't do very well, unfortunately. And you wouldn't make any money, nor really benefit much from your 2 weeks.
Right.
Uh,
Well,
yeah.
while I'm there, this isn't just like because this is 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to use one. I'm gonna go to. This is just passing. I'm gonna go to Blackwater, Lord Blackwater, and I'm gonna be like, my weapon is a bit dull. Is there anything? Could you help in any way? Like, do you have anything, a bit sharper, if you know what I mean? I have some favors from the Blackwater already. If I can get help from that, like, I'm pretty much. I wanna give him like, if he has any like good weapons, not just the
Don't you
regular
have a
stuff.
magical dagger?
I so
Does he know that?
What are you,
I mean, I guess
Blackwater? What are you?
give me a persuasion check, I guess.
wouldn't
Who do
it
you
be
think you
disappointing
are?
since I already have? Fine.
I'll say he's not very happy with how you've been performing, but yeah, give me a persuasion
I have
check.
I have favors. I have favors.
Oh, you
If
want to spend a favor? What favor?
Yes. Yes. Would like to spend a favor on this.
Okay, so then you would have advantage.
Persuasion, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
What sort of
bad.
weapon are you seeking?
Well, I'm more of a dagger person, but a bow works as well.
He says he can get you a short bow if you want.
Regular.
Just a
Yes.
regular short
Is it
bow?
a regular short bow? Am I
Yeah, it would
thinking?
be
Is
a
it-
regular short bow. I mean, it's not like
Just
Blackwater
spits
just has
on your
magical weapons
Yeah,
just
but
lying
it-
around.
Good.
Sir, I
Come
thought
on,
you
Lou,
were.
just give him some magical weapons. They're
Lou,
going
where
fast.
are the magical weapons? Where are they?
Oh, do you,
They're
you know where I
being
could
hoarded by the goblins.
Yeah, I'm
Wh-
gonna.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I can ask him if he knows where I can find something a bit. If he knows people.
He would say there are what would he say? He says some of the mercenaries might have them, but most of the people here with magical implements and items don't want to trade them.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, I mean, you can also whisper me about it if you were
Oh,
trying
nothing.
to be
No,
sneaky.
genuinely, I just wanted to see if he had any. Since
Okay.
he's the
Gotcha.
biggest shot in town, he might have something around, or like he might know someone who does.
Alright,
So, like-
so go ahead and spend your upkeep for 2 weeks of downtime. Kite, what were you doing?
Oh, I'm
gambling
Arcana
again?
checking this weapon. Wait, I have to make it.
Wait, make what? What are you talking about?
He's enchanting
Oh,
the
you're
weapon.
doing the enchanting. Right.
Yes.
Okay, so for that...
I was just wondering, in any downtime, could I copy some spells across from the scroll slash the
Yes,
spell
you
book?
definitely can do that on the side.
Okay.
So you could, with 2 weeks, you could, yeah, I'm pretty sure you could, as long as you have the inks and everything you need, you could scribe.
Yeah, and I'll
most
go
of the
and buy
spells.
them if I don't.
So for the actual creation, you just really need to have Arcana and the ingredients. So let
Okay.
me roll something. Give me a D100 roll.
Oh.
Ooh.
Now this is an awakened weapon. Okay. So yes, you would have to spend, like I said, 200 worth of components or gold pieces, and 100 worth of essence from a powerful foe. Do you have the extra 100?
I think we do in the treasury rate.
Yes,
What are you
the-
spending? What type
Always
of?
just stepped out.
Let me get the essence up.
And are you spending components or are you spending gold pieces?
I think we have the components as well. I just need to get the Google Doc up.
You can
Okay.
just use the golem essence, right?
Is there 100 gold pieces of the golem essence?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, that would be
I
exactly
think
what you
said
need.
Exactly what.
No, it's 50 gold pieces.
Was it
isn't
50? I thought we got 100.
I think we only got 50 of the golem. I think it was the oaken bolts that we got over 100 of.
Gotcha.
We got 50 each.
Let me check
That
the
makes
oaken bolters. How powerful?
We got 2 oaken bolters, 50 total, and 1 big guy 50.
It says it right here. I have it up.
Yeah, let me check the oaken bolters, see if
The-
they would suffice. They are. Oh yeah. So yeah, you could use the golem essence and the oaken bolters for that.
Okay, yeah, and then we also have arcane components in the party, so I'll use the 200 of them if you want to
Okay.
remove that as well. For
Is Forful back?
I'm back. Sorry. What's up?
so we're using 200 of the arcane, 100 arcane, no 200 arcane components to go to
200.
175,
That's be level
and
4, eh? You said.
yeah, both the bolter and stone golem essence is what I'm using.
Yeah. So
So
100 in total.
So he's using
Yep.
the Bolter Essence, the Stone Golem Essence, and 200 gold pieces worth of arcane components.
Yeah.
So minus those.
The bolter and arcane. I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
300
so three
total.
things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright,
These are
so you
done.
would successfully enchant the sword. It is now a +1 longsword.
Oh, nice.
And
That
spend
takes
your
2 weeks.
2 weeks worth of, downtime.
Yeah. Can I sort it out? What spells I want to copy and stuff.
And yes, you don't have to, as long as you have the required inks and the pages in your spellbook, you could just do those.
Okay.
Are you taking them all?
I
Kite?
mean, who wouldn't?
Or Kite, you want to just text me somehow which ones you're
What?
taking? I'll take them off the.
Oh
No,
yeah. I'll
he
message you
doesn't-
which ones are
He
allowed.
doesn't consume
Yeah.
them. He just copies them.
No, he consumes them. When you
Oh,
I
scribe
consume
a
them into my
scroll,
spellbook.
yeah, when you
Really?
scribe a scroll, it
Yeah.
uses the scroll.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was always thought it just like copied.
You
over.
can copy spell books, but scrolls are used.
Gotcha. So we know
Um,
what to pick him up if we find some nice scrolls.
All right, so now Mora and Zerx, the final leg of the journey. So it's 3 days to get there.
Right.
So you spend the downtime. So it's 3 days to get there. I need a roll from Mora for disguising herself.
All right. Disguise kit, charisma.
Yeah. Okay. And now you are trying to buy a magical item.
And I will change my face before we get there. And only more will know that though for now.
Change your face.
Yeah, so apparently it looks like Zerx is able to look different.
Cool.
I can do it too, but a little bit better.
Alright. So... One moment. I know we're a little bit over. I'm hoping we
Yeah,
can finish
sorry.
this
I
off.
was trying to.
I keep closing this thing. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, wait. Buying magical item. Here we go. Alright, so it's gonna take a work week to do this, 100 gold pieces to get information.
Okay.
Uh,
I will deduct that from my pockets.
then the group has to make. So the two of you can make charisma persuasion checks. You gain a +1 bonus to that for every work week beyond the first, but it's only been 1 week, so.
Can I just assist her to give her advantage?
No, you'd both roll, and I would take the higher one.
Okay. So is it just 2? You said.
Yeah, you'd both give me persuasion. Oh wow,
Nice.
nice rolls.
Oh.
All
now
right,
you need-
so let's see what that gets you.
Yep. I don't even need to bother trying.
Sick.
Magical item table F.
Ooh, the F table.
Oh.
I've been awake for way too long. I apologize.
Ooh.
Ooh,
All right,
even
so
the
let's
DM's going
see.
ooh.
Let's see. You get.
Oh, thank you, Kite. Thank you so much for learning that spell.
That come out of our scrolls? Okay.
No, that's not the scrolls. I need you to tell me what scrolls we actually have, because I think I can learn knock as well.
Yep.
And that is huge. It's such an underrated spell.
You take
I'll do knock as well,
Okay.
which I think is level 2, which is 450.
Okay.
Which is an extra 100, so that's 450.
Doesn't say.
Do you want to just take it out of the thing, or they're
Yeah.
gone with it? What should we have? I have some left over too. Money.
And
How much money do you
I've
have?
I've got 130 left. I gave 500 away. It's fine.
Okay.
I've spent mine learning my own stuff for the party. So
Other spells are Thorn Whip.
I can
Do
give
you want?
some kite.
You need Thorn Whip at all, Kite?
no, I can't use it.
Thunder Wave
I can use it, but I don't want to.
Isn't
and
it?
Phantom
This is-
Steed.
Can't use it.
Yeah, those are the only other 3. And Spider
Is kite the
Climb.
only
Sorry.
one that can learn from skulls?
Yes.
Apologies.
It's wizards that can do that.
Give me a D100 check.
It's
You
a
want
big
to do
roll,
that,
guys.
Mora?
Yeah, Mora gets it for sure. She
Go
can
ahead,
crush.
Mora.
D100, did you say?
Yeah, to see what item you guys find for sale. 93.
Ooh, it could be something good. Could be something bad.
So one item being sold is a ring of jumping.
Really?
Alright, we don't want that one.
Are you kidding
Give
me?
me
Right
a D100 roll again.
Is that what we
I'll do
traded?
it. Yes.
now? Yeah, that's what we gave away.
Another
So it's
item
Sifil there.
being sold is a it is a actually it's a +1 weapon. Okay.
Oh.
What weapon? I'll say. Let's roll something for that. It is a +1. Hang on. I'll say another +1 longsword.
Okay.
Alright,
Um,
how much do they want for that?
They want.
Is there one more item, or is that it for them?
Oh, okay. I see how that works. Sorry, I'm just. I feel like I'm
Okay.
back in 2nd edition, like navigating these fucking tables.
No.
All right. So they want for that one. 600 gold pieces.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
there is actually a third item. So give me one more D100 roll to see.
Guys have about 2,000 gold to use, just so you know.
I was
Eight.
trying. I wanted to get one.
Yeah,
Well,
you probably can. 2,000. He said 500 or whatever. You could.
No,
You have
roll
enough.
100.
with an 8, there is a +1 longbow.
Sweet.
Alright.
Both of the weapons.
We don't need the longbow. No, he's already
Nah.
with the arrows.
That one is also
I need to know.
600. So
I've
ring of
got
jumping, longbow +1, and longsword +1
Well,
are
do
the
some
3 items
negotiating or
this
something. How
this
does that
week.
work?
I think there is a sale price modifier based on the roll, no?
I didn't read that.
Oh yes, Mora. Let's go.
Literal.
Read that book.
Or is that only
Mora's
on selling?
I think that's
Oh,
on selling. On buying like these type of items, it's like if you don't buy it, they'll. I mean,
We've got the gold. Just buy them. Like
Yeah.
I've got.
Get a
yeah.
2-for-1 deal or something.
They're 2 different sellers.
No, I roll a d6 to see the price that they're selling at.
Well, no. Is it 2 different sellers for the sword and the bow?
Yes, these are all different sellers.
Yeah, we'll grab both of them. I don't think the party
Yeah.
will argue.
Okay, so you pay the 1,200.
Okay with it.
You get the 2
I'll
bows,
take it out of
and
there.
I'm going to make a complications roll because of the status of Mora. But there's a chance nothing happens. Let's see.
Can I use one of my inspiration dice for this to give us
No.
a benefit? Nope. Oh no.
There's just a chance that something goes. Like maybe she's
That's a
noticed.
Should be
Or
10%.
Yeah. No, you're fine. So yeah, there's definitely agents of the Blood Hand lurking, but no one recognizes Mora, luckily. Or it's been long enough that they're looking for other people, so you're fine. So it would be another 3 days to get back, so spend your downtime, and we have about 2 weeks past, I'll say. So that's
And then only thing I care-
taking out the I have taken, excuse me, out the 1200 for
Okay,
what
cool.
you bought.
okay. So
And
it is
I'm t- and
now
one
the
thing I need to know about Lyra.
41st of autumn. Oh, you guys forgot to do the armor.
Oh, yep.
But
Oh,
we
Oh
can,
well, we didn't forget.
yeah, we can
we
say
just never.
yeah, we can say you did it. It's fine.
do you mean?
I,
So
I still remember that we need to sell stuff as well. Just Fourth will never give me the list of the stuff we
Yeah,
have.
it's
We can
Sure.
do. Hey, we can do that. We can do the sell stuff at another time.
yeah, we can do that stuff offline, the armor and
Offline.
everything. But let's end here.
It's,
Let's do MVP votes and wrap
and
because
then
we're a little over.
yeah,
and you
my
can do
bad,
that.
more. I put it in on the party sheet. It has to be sold.
Aura, yes, I believe they do stack if you use ammunition and a bow.
Only thing I need is the Lyra's information that she found.
Oh yeah,
You can get that
it's
to me
been
off.
5 days.
We can. I'll do that next time. Let's just
Yeah.
end with the MVP votes and yeah, we can finish off the other stuff next time.
Boom. Let's talk about a good time, eh, guys? Getting some loot, getting some battles, some upgrades. Look at us now, team.
So I got 4 votes. I think I'm missing one
Nope.
person.
Yep. Sorry.
Mora with 3 votes. You're MVP. Congrats.
Let's go.
Hey.
Good job, everyone. So yeah, 41st of autumn. Make sure you all did your, your expenses for the 10 days, and I'll see you all next week. Good game, everyone.
Yeah.
Next week I will try to get that filled out tonight later.
Wait, I need 10
For the
days.
journal.
I thought you said 2 weeks.
Well, a work week is 5 days,
Okay.
so it's only been 10 days.
They don't. It ain't as hard as the American work schedule, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I will
All
talk
right.
to y'all later.
Have a good week, everyone. Take care.
Yeah, see
Do you
ya.
have enough time to chat after, or?
Oh,
Okay.
no, I gotta go. But Lou, I was wondering, is there a way to like lock or ping the Google spreadsheet somewhere else so I don't have to keep scrolling for it?
You can pin it as a comment
Oh,
in Discord.
okay. I'll do it.
Yeah. I mean, you can copy paste the link into like pretty much anywhere you want. You just because it's it's a web address, so you just copy paste
Well, if
or
you
copy
You
Okay,
could
paste.
like
make it like a bookmark, but yeah,
Yeah.
there
You can
should,
put
there
in,
is a
like,
way
the
to.
announcement
Okay,
section.
I just don't want this infecting my computer. You know what I mean? Is all I'm trying to
I think you're
DM,
safe.
can
It's
I
just
ask-
Google Sheets.
So, DM, you talked about So the first question is: does the arrows and the bow +1 stack?
I believe so. I'd have to double check that, but you can assume yes for now.
And the second question I have is since you said my bow was Masterworks or something, right?
Yes.
Would it stay Masterworked even if I don't use it anymore?
It's Awaken. It's not Masterwork, and
Oh,
yes, it
Awakened.
would. So it would be more likely to accept enchantments than a normal bow because it's been used a bunch.
So say for instance, if I use this +1 bow until we get into a better position, like levels wise and finance wise, could I then go back to my old bow and ask someone to maybe enhance it +2? Is that
Yes,
possible? or-
you could enhance your old bow. You can also re-enchant your magical bow. Weapons that are already magical also have a very high chance of being able to accept new enchantments.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Cool.
you could definitely have someone enchant your old bow.
Okay, perfect. Well, I think sheet's good. Split up now. Anyways, okay, cool.